wise of the people whose hearts thou knowest may comprehend and keep those secrets.
The heart is going into your mind. In the Hebrew, you interpret the word heart. You get in the Hebrew, the lab, you interpret that, you get the word mind. You know? So it says, it's like a little something. Got it.
And it says, and teach them to the wise of the people whose hearts thou knowest may comprehend and keep those secrets.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's why the scriptures also say, dust off your feet, man. Yep. If you go to a place and they ain't taking the word, then you dust off your feet, meaning you don't go back there no more. The scriptures also say, cast out your pearls before swines.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so this is only for a certain amount of men, right. And it's hidden. And that's the spirit because the men of the Lord are hidden.
That's right.
You know, hidden in this word.
And it says wise. It says the beginning of knowledge. Fear is the beginning of wisdom. Yeah. So that's going to be the wise of our people that get this truth. Right. You know, they're going to fear the Lord. They're going to try to change.
Which fear and faith is a package. Yeah. You're not going to fear the Lord and not believe in Him. You're not going to believe in Him and not fear Him. So those two go hand in hand. That's why the scriptures say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. It was created with the faithful in the womb. You know, the ones that were given the gift of faith.
Okay. Hold on, precept. Isaiah 6:9. He said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, because they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert it and be healed. So yeah, that's why this brother mentioned, you know, don't cast your pearls before swine, and, you know, dust off your feet if the city doesn't want to hear you. So, you know, don't be all upset people aren't listening to you, because the Most High purposely has those people blocked. Right? Those are the 2/3 the Most High wants to destroy. Right? We're out here to fish for the elect at the end of the day. You know? So don't take their words, you know, don't take it to heart. People want to talk shit, whatever, nobody's listening. You always got one brother out here every week. You know? We out here, you know, fish for the elect, and that's it, man. That's when we're gonna get about it and go good.
Look at Noah.
Yeah. Yeah, when Yahweh Shai was walking around, Yahweh Shai was walking around the earth, around his own people, and they rejected him. Yahweh Shai. So they're going to reject his servants as well.
Yep. I got a quick, real quick. Okay, slot. Then he said, I, Lord, how long? And he answered, till the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate. So when the Most High drops some missiles, man, that's when our people are going to get it. It's going to be too late for them, right? When they see that wall of fire coming in, you know, it's going to be too late. That's exactly what the Most High wants, right?
Yeah, he don't want to convert you and heal you. Because you jakes. We're living in a time where you're going to be judged for all your sins, man.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Like the brother said, cast out your pearls before swine. The swine is an unclean, filthy animal. Our people they're too filthy to understand something so precious.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, the house of Jacob their sins.
Yeah, man. Cry loud and spare not. That's what we're doing right now on the highways and byways, crying aloud, man.
Right.
And then you see it through the internet, it's online. You know, the Lord basically removed that cloak. All right. So now you know you're going off, man. You know you're sinning.
Yep.
All right. Cry aloud and spare not.
Right. Don't trim your ways to seek love, man. Okay. You don't want to tell the truth because you don't want to offend.
That's compromising.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. But the Lord is not a respecter of persons, man. Okay. He don't respect you. You're a piece of nothing, man. You know, unless you come back to His law, statutes, and commandments. Unless you come back to your nationality. Unless you start to dwell in the fear of the Lord, okay? You're nothing, all right?
That's right. The scriptures also said the word doesn't go out void. So whoever's meant to hear, it's going to hear it. Whoever's meant to condemn, it's going to condemn. You know, whoever's going to convert, it's going to convert, right? So you're not wasting your time, man. You know?
Well, I seen this IUIC video. They were talking to a dyke, but they weren't cursing her ass out. They were trying to trim their ways to love so she could come into the church. You know? I was like, what the hell? Tripping.
I got a picture.
Yeah, it's not about numbers, man. It ain't about just gathering anybody. What did John the Baptist say? He said, bring forth
Fruits
fruit
of
that
meat-
are meat for
meat.
repentance, right?
Right.
You know?
Most High deals with small numbers, you know, to show his power.
Like you see IUIC, right? They be marching in the streets.
Yeah.
Fucking looks like hundreds of them walking down the street. Well, you should have hundreds of camps then.
Right. Yeah.
Where these camps at? You know? You could gather all these men and walk down the fucking street. But they ain't setting up camps, man. Fuck out of here, man. Go ahead,
This is Matthew chapter 13, verse 9. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. When you look up that word ears, the metaphor is the faculty of perceiving with the mind, the faculty of understanding and knowing.
Go to that, the mysteries. Gotta go.
Yeah, I got it. So, mysteries, a hidden thing, secret, a mystery. What does the scripture say? Amos. It is.
I got it right here. Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord's power will do nothing, but reveals his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
And so a lot of times these prophecies is a secret. It's like a known secret to those that can receive it. You know, like for example, the paragma. That's a secret because we have a lot of our people that don't understand that this is the MOTB. Okay, they want to say that it's Christianity. They want to say that it's sin itself. Okay, but that's a secret.
Yeah, if it's sin, we're all fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's sin, but it ain't sin. Now it is a sin to take that device, but the actual mark is not sin.
It's something physical, okay, that's going to be embedded in you, okay, to show ownership. All right, Esau is claiming you as his own.
Yep.
All right, and you're distancing yourself from the Heavenly Father. You don't have any faith now in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
Right. What the apostle call it? It's the digital all, man.
Yeah.
You know, because you want to be a perpetual slave, man, to your master, man. But finish that definition. You got to read the word, though.
Yeah. The Greek word is mysterion. Mysterion, which means a hidden thing, a secret, a mystery. Generally, mysteries, religious secrets, confined only to the initiated and not to ordinary mortal.
Look at that, man. So the elect is the initiated. You know, the ones of our people that are in the dark, they're the mere mortal, people say.
Yeah, they're born in vain.
Yeah.
Like what it says in Brightburn when he was talking to his aunt. He's like, I feel like I believe I'm more superior than you people. If you'll be able to let you decide, we are superior.
Yeah.
All right.
You're handpicked by the Heavenly Father.
Right.
You don't get no higher than that.
Part of another title for the elect is the first fruits, man. Okay.
The house of David.
A hidden or secret thing not obvious to the understanding. Like we were saying earlier, when people read these breakdowns, they see it as, oh, it's an actual beast. Oh man, that beast represents Esau, Edom, NATO and the EU. You know? It says secret will of men. Of the Most High, the secret counsels which govern the Most High in dealing with the righteous, which are hidden from ungodly and wicked men, but playing into the godly, like when Yahweh Shai, when the disciples asked him, why are you speaking in parables? Okay, the people, it wasn't meant for them to understand, to understand what Yahweh Shai was saying, but it was meant for the disciples.
Right.
All right, because this word is not meant for everybody.
I got a couple back to Revelations chapter 10 and verse 7. But in those days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mystery of Yahweh should be finished, as he had declared to his servants the prophets. So only the servants and the prophets are going to receive the mysteries.
I got a precept. This is Colossians 2 in 25. It says, whereof I am made a minister according to the dispensation of the Most High, which is given to me for you to fulfill the word of the Most High, even the mystery which have been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to the saints. Okay, so this mystery, this truth, this knowledge has been hid, man, for many ages. But the prophecy is what? That at one point in time, that breath is going to enter back into us, and we're going to stand upon our feet, man. You know, and we're going to begin to understand what is really going on, man. You know, and that's taking place right before everyone's eyes.
That's an end time prophecy.
That's right.
You know, when the word gets out, and the men of the Lord get out there on the houses and byways with the elect, that's an end time prophecy, man. That's what it's right. Hurt not the earth, nor the trees. Okay?
Got something
so
to back
servants and prophets sealing up in their hands.
Come on.
This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time,
Right.
but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
And those visions going into these prophecies.
That's right.
All right. Now, a lot of our people choose to be in denial, man, because they don't want this kingdom to go down. They don't want it to crumble.
Right.
So they'll do whatever it takes. You want me to take the chip? Yes, master. I'll take the chip. I'll do whatever you want. Okay? So this kingdom can prosper. It's our people have become homeborn slaves.
Man.
You know?
A big not indicator, but a big damn, what's the word? I forget the word right now, but that juice showing exactly what the brother was saying. You know, here it is, Esau blocked you off from your lust and you know your activities in the world, and all right, you want access to this? Well, take this. So that was like a precursor for the real thing, man. You know what the scriptures said as the hour of temptation, man. Because it's gonna be tempting, because everybody's gonna go after everybody's gonna get it. So you're gonna be tempted, man. Everybody's gonna get it.
It says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of jakes be like, yo, where's the Lord?
Right.
You got a God, where he at? When is he coming? You know? But now it's coming to a time when the Lord's gonna make his second return. He's gonna make his second visit, man.
That's right.
You know? It's coming. When we see the prophecies, we see the earthquakes in diverse places.
That's right.
Wars, rumors of wars. Okay? What do you think these thermonuclear missiles are being developed for? All right?
Good. Scripture says, blessed are your eyes for you see, and your ears for you hear. Many righteous men have desired to see the days that we're seeing.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
That's right, man. And back in that time, we had Yahweh Shah came on the scene. There's prophets, you know, Isaiah, Jeremiah. Okay, the prophets of old desired to see Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
But then you had the 12 disciples and the other disciples that also followed Yahweh Shah at that time, man. And now at this time, we want to see Yahweh Shah again.
That's right.
And he's on his way, man.
That's right.
You know?
Remember Simon, Luke, he wanted before the Holy Spirit revealed onto him that before he was going to die, he would see the Lord.
Yep.
He wanted to see the Lord, the salvation. Okay.
Simeon.
Yeah.
The old man, Yep. He said, Lord, I have seen thy salvation. Now I'm ready. I'm content to die. Fuck it.
Yep.
I got a precept for you out. It's 2 Peter 3 and 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness.
Some men count slackness because the Lord didn't just show up when they wanted to.
Right.
They bring that out in the movies. They bring that out in Minister Society. And then they had the other one,
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
You know, if he was a God, then why he treats us like this? You know, so that they'll think the Lord is being slack concerning his promise.
Right.
Which that promise was made to who? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. No one else. None of these other Esau, the so-called white man didn't get it. Okay, the Chinese, they didn't get it. The Africans, they didn't get it. These heathens didn't get it, man. The Lord's going to deal with the nation of Israel.
That's right.
That's right.
You know, but you count as slackness. That's why Jacob want to do what the hell they want to do. Worship whatever God they want to worship. But they're not going to worship Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah.
Right. We're to get in line with what the Lord wants, not the other way around. You remember, we're the woman. The woman she gonna get on the vibration of the man. You ain't supposed to get on the vibration of the woman. What type of shit is that? So we gotta wait, you know. We on the Lord's time, you know. It says, but the day of the Lord, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance.
That's right. All should come to repentance, man. So the Lord's actually showing mercy.
That's right.
Which the elect is gonna come to repentance, man. You know, the elect is gonna take heed to the Lord and his warnings. All right, but 2/3, you know, the Lord is showing a lot of mercy. When the Lord come back, you didn't get it right. Guess what? That's your ass.
That's it.
You know, you got nothing to say.
Yeah, the elect is going to be the ones that to acknowledge their offense. Like, look, man, I messed up, you know?
Yep.
I need you, Yahweh Shemashah, I need you. Please have mercy upon us, you know?
The ones are going to have that humble and contrite spirit.
That's right.
Yep. Yep.
No, he said they all went there.
Yeah, that's the spirit. I don't know if brothers had something else. I got something.
I'm going for now.
This is Isaiah 10 and 20. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote him, but shall stay upon the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, the Holy One of Israel, in truth.
That's right, man. Meaning what? We're not going to be under the captivity of Esau.
Yeah.
All these different heathen nations, man. We're being smoted right now. Okay? They smote us in slavery. Okay? When they brought us in slave ships. All right? They smote us, meaning what? Smote, meaning what? They killed us, they striked us.
Yeah, we ain't going to be trusting in the devil, man.
Yeah.
Now we're trusting in the Lord again. All right?
Right.
It's like it, bro. A few more verses. All right?
No, I was going to say the definition.
Oh, go ahead.
You're looking for a stay, it is support, lean, help. Like the scripture says, we're under a curse, but we're going to our enemy for the one of all things. But real soon, all that's about to change, man.
Right.
All right, because in order to receive those things, you're gonna have the prerogative, in which, when Lord willing, we be able to let we don't receive that, man. So we're gonna lean on for food, for water, for protection, for cover. Yahweh bless you,
Right, like at one point, all we knew was Egypt. All we knew was bondage.
Yeah.
But the Lord took us off of that. He delivered us out of Egypt, and we had to walk purely on faith. So now it's coming to a time when we got to walk purely on faith. We're walking purely on faith now, but you can still go to the grocery store and get some items. You know what I mean? You can still, have roof over your head. Everything is, civilized. But it's going to get to that point where, like you said, that access is going to be blocked up because we're not playing the devil's game with that corrupt. A few more verses, I'm sorry. It's the point. I'm going to write it out. It says, the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power.
Remnant.
The remnant.
That small number. That remnant's going into the elect along with the rest of the 1/3.
Yep.
All right? You have the friends and family, wives, sons, daughters,
Yep.
the ones that believe.
That's right.
Along with the men out there sighing and crying.
That's right. It says, for though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return, the consumption degree shall overflow with righteousness.
Only a remnant is going to return, right? We are the sand of the tree. We are the sand. We are on the sand as the sand of the sea.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it said that
That's like I had dropped it too, bro.
Yeah.
I have it.
Okay.
What verse?
22.
last part.
It says, decreed shall overflow with righteousness.
That's going to the destruction, man.
See? It says the consumption degree
Yep.
shall overflow. Yep.
That's dealing with the destruction, man. Because 2/3 is going to be basically consumed, man. It's going to be righteous killed.
That's right.
Oh yeah, the Peter.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly
Right,
out
right.
out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished.
There you go, man.
Right.
So, dealing with the sea rotten, it's going to be a thing that's been pushed upon the world. But guess what? The Lord already knows how to deliver the elect out of it, man.
That's right. Just like he delivered the 3 holy children,
Yep.
just like he delivered Daniel, just like he delivered Joseph, you know? It goes on and on. King David. You know, we got many accounts.
Isaiah 31:1. Woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because there are many, and in the horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. So that's what many of our people are doing. That's what they always continue to do. They always want to go to Egypt for help. They want to go to this government, Esau for help. But down there in Hurricane Katrina 3 years back, what did they do? They screamed for FEMA. They didn't go to the Hashim Yahushua. And this time now, just a couple of years ago, with the C-19, what did they do? They all went to government for help, and they got that at Jews, the Jews. And they're going to do it again when they push this Quran, all right? But woe unto them, man. They're going to be destroyed if you take that chip, man.
Right.
You always bring it. Right?
So like it, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, go ahead.
Right, because the Lord is providing a way out of all of this, man.
Right.
He's giving you a solution. The solution is Yahweh Shemel Shai.
See that?
Yeah, they don't, the Lord got to open your eyes. But nonetheless, the Lord is providing a way out, just like in the time of the flood. Just like in the time of Lot. Did not the Lord provide a way out? Well, what happened when Lot went to his son-in-laws? They mocked him, man. They thought he was tripping. They thought he was tripping. You know? But when they got hit by that fire, they knew it was real, man. You know?
Same goes for all of our people that the judgment comes. That's when they'll know that a prophet has been among them.
That's right.
You know, this is gonna be the biggest I told you so that's ever played out on earth, man.
That's cold, because Lot actually had family that he was trying to get out.
Right.
But they wasn't trying to listen, man. And that's how we know around this time, and all hell break loose, we will have family members that's not gonna want to inherit. That we might want to, love to save, but listen, ain't up to us, man.
Yeah, man. You're gonna see him on the other side.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Right.
You put off mortal thoughts and seek to flee from these times, man. Because that's part of mortal thoughts, caring about your family. Because of course your family, you want your family to make it. You want your family to make it. That's why you're telling them. But if they don't want to hear it, what can you do? You can't force them. You can't force them to stop taking their own way. You can't stop them, man. I need y'all work on you, man. Because if you make it, you're going to bring it back.
everybody all year, all us in candy land over there. You know what I'm saying? That's what right there. That's like candy land, you know.
Verse 1. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord.
That's right.
But in temptation, even again, he will deliver them. And the hour of temptation is coming, and the Lord's going to deliver us. All the evil is sent for the wicked.
That's right, huh? That's right. I was holding that, bro.
Are you right?
Yeah, that's great.
Hey, they're doing the same thing in times of Noah, you know, having sex, eating and drinking. What do you expect is going to happen? Judgment. It's about to be judgment out here.
Yeah, because in the time of Noah, they never saw rain.
Right.
Rainfall before.
Yeah.
You know, the earth was watered by more than you. You know? So they never saw the rain fall. But then when the rain fell, they was trying to get it, they was trying to get up in Noah's boat, Noah's Ark. And you know, then the Spirit closed the door on them.
Yeah.
You know? And and today, man, you're not really hearing about any bombs going off like that.
Right.
It's only recently you heard about bombs at war actually happening. But when you talk about nukes, nobody want to do a nuclear war. You press that button, it's game over for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, all right? So nobody want to. So the thought of a nuke, it's unbelievable, man. You know. But guess what? Say what's gonna happen.
That's right.
We're gonna put the spirit on these nations and push that button, man.
Right. They on the earth for a reason.
Yep.
The Lord said, I created the smith that blows coal and fire, you know?
Uh-huh.
And the Lord he put the spirit on these devils to come with that bomb, you know?
Yep.
So they're gonna be used. They ain't here just to be sitting free, man.
Right.
They're here to be used. And that's gonna be the end of this place. America, man. Coast to coast. In flames.
This is why America is known as the first daughter of Babylon.
Yeah.
This place, these people, they never experienced war. They never experienced what it's like to be over there in a third world country.
Right.
You know? So that's why, you know, they dwell carelessly. They do what they do as they please, they live their life. You know, not expecting that America is ever going to be invaded, America is ever going to be touched, America is ever going to be destroyed.
Right.
And that's why when they hear it from the prophet, they look at us as crazy. Because this place is so lifted up in pride. Well, we have the greatest military on earth. We got nukes. Who ever think about invading America? Who ever think about going to war with America? Man? You know, when the Lord said in Ezekiel 28 that He's going to bring the strangers upon you one day, man.
Yeah, it's good to speak about the unwalled villages.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how complacent this place is.
Hey, Hawk, in Sirach, the 5th chapter, it speaks about, you know, their security, man. That's when the Lord is going to put the wrath on them, man. All right?
I got a quick precept. This is Zephaniah 2:15. This is the rejoicing city that dwelt carelessly, that said in her heart, I am, and there's none beside me. How has she become a desolation, a place for beasts to lie down in? Everyone that passes by her shall hiss and wag his hand.
Hey, that's America, man. You know, because America got the spirit of wanting to be like the Most High. That's why they put their image up as one before God and Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a showing of their pride, token of their pride.
Yep.
I got a piece of to back that up, huh? It's Revelation 18 and 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled to her double. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. But she said in her heart, I say a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. That's the mindset of these people in this place, man. Especially when you go back some decades, man. Especially when you go back, you know, to Esau's heyday. 50s and 60s and 40s, you know. Esau was real proud.
And they try to hide it today.
Yeah,
Try to hide it. Now that wasn't us.
yeah.
You know, destroying kingdoms,
Yeah,
destroying nation of Israel.
Right,
Yeah.
they dropped bombs on them groups. They had no idea what was going to happen. They said, fuck it, we're going to deal with the consequences later.
Hey, China is boldly boasting and telling the world this is all the they post on Twitter all the American bombings, you know, all the countries that America has bombed,
Right.
and all that, man, reminding you people the nature of Esau.
Right, we got the hammer of the earth. You know? It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord power who judgeth her. You know, when the her is talking about who? Babylon the Great, man. The whore, man. You know? So the Lord gonna judge this place, man.
God believe so. As Obadiah verse 3, the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? That's the pride of these Americans, man. I think just because they have the strongest military now, these patriots, that you have a strong military, because you know Washington D.C. is that one of the yeah, but it's city states, one of the 3 city
Oh,
states.
yeah.
Washington D.C. is the military city state, London, monetary, money,
Yep.
and the Vatican is that religion.
Yep.
So America does have a strong military. So they went around the world, took everybody down. That's only temporary, man.
Yeah.
They're a part of NATO.
That's right, NATO. But then you had the BRICS that came up.
Yep.
You know, the Most High is raising up these other nations. The Lord said it's his determination to gather the nations over there in the Middle East so he can destroy them. All right? So that pride is going to be brought down low, man. Like when the brother mentioned about how this place is going to get invaded. You know, all your women are going to get ravished, kids are going to
Dawn.
knocked against the stones.
Yeah.
That's how to keep David. Yeah, it's been bad times, man.
I remember playing World War II, the campaign. We were in Washington, D.C. It was one of the soldiers like, wow, I can't believe this is actually happening. You know, we got families over here and shit. They're fighting literally in the White House.
Wow.
The Russians invaded America.
That's right. You're gonna know what it's like to see your kid get blown up. It's like over in the Middle East, man. All those Arabs, they see that all the time, man.
Oh, yeah.
The wives ravished.
Yep.
All that. That's gonna come right here, man.
Yeah, they have that hatred, man. You know, they're out there burning the flag, man. You know, wanting to bring destruction to America. Yeah. You know, it's gonna be wild. You know, when these soldiers come up in here.
Yeah. That's why the government, America's, we call them, man, the people in different states to make sure everything is run right.
Oh, the embassies? Oh, yeah,
They
yeah.
always get ran over, man.
Yeah.
They got embassies all around the globe, man.
Yeah.
It says help from beneath is moved to meet the anti-coming.
Con, yeah.
Who's going to bring all these evils upon Babylon?
That's because America. Yeah. My bad, bro. Yeah. Yeah, that's because Babylon, you know, they've been that bully for so long. Brother just spoke about what happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You know, they've been doing this, man. You know, that war in Iraq, man. You know, what they do to those Ishmaelites over there. All right, you know, America, man, you know, they're going to get, you know, what they deserve. You know?
I got the Jeremiah 51 for the brother. Jeremiah 51:1. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind.
Yeah. Destroying wind is going into that fire. Those nukes. Okay? That blast, man. Because it's going to have a wind effect also. You know? After the blast, it's a whole breakdown. After the blast hit, initial blast is going to be a wave of heat, man. That's going to blow away buildings, evaporate people. Like that movie Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Is it Terminator Salvation?
Yeah.
No, Judgment Day. Salvation Day. Look. Salvation for the elect.
They got spiritual titles.
Cut. Yeah. Judgment Day. And it's going to be judgment, man.
God.
It's going out by fire. You know?
That was a bad scene, man. That's like one of the best scenes you could go to, you know, about that, man. You had old baby Sarah Connor holding the thing, you know, she could see visions of it, man.
Yeah.
Everybody thought she was fucking crazy.
Yep. And it's a spirit because she saw the vision and she always tried to stop it, but she
Right.
never could.
That's like that's so Raven. Remember that show?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, it's the future she can see. She always tried to. She saw the future, but it then tried to change it. You can't change it.
Yeah.
You know, it's the future.
But you say you cannot do nothing against the truth or for the truth.
That's right. That's right.
You know? So either way, Esau look at it, because Esau don't want this to happen. Esau knows what's going to happen.
Right.
You know, it's inevitable. History shows you that. History repeats itself.
Right.
You know, you got the Assyrians, Babylonians, Medo-Persians, Greeks,
Yep.
the Romans.
Yep.
All right, and they all had a time to reign and a time to fall. And America is no different.
That's right.
You know, so you can't change this. All you can do is go just work for it. That's why the Lord had you create those missiles, man.
And the brother brought out that Esau opened the CERN, he opened the portal, and he's seen Tekel. Remember, like this,
The writing on the wall.
the writing on the wall.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
He's wanted,
Yeah, found 110.
wanted, so he knows he got a short time, man.
That's right, huh?
Yep.
Verse 2, and I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her.
Yeah, Babylon being America. America is that modern day Babylon, man. The word Babel means confusion.
That's right.
All right, I mean Hebrew. So that place America is a place of confusion. You got men dressing as women, women dressing as men.
And sometimes, I guess, this week I was driving and I was stopping at the red light and I see this, I don't know what it was. It had titties, had a face as a man. I was like, what the fuck is that? Is that a man or a woman? But the fuck? It's like fucking confusion as hell, you know?
Yep.
Man. That's Sodom for you.
Yep.
And the scripture say, I just go Isaiah the 3rd chapter. They showed their countenance as Sodom and Gomorrah. Hide it not. You know, they have no shame no more, man. Jacob used to have shame and shit, hide and shit, but now it's right out in the open.
Yeah. But now you can be a man and you can qualify to participate in women's sports. And vice versa.
And break all the records and shit.
Breaking records, you know, living a dream. You know, like shit is demonic, man. You got your kids growing up seeing this shit, man.
Right.
And you ain't angry.
They teach about all these goddamn genders. Then why when it's all these gender reveals, why is there only 2 options? Why is there pink and blue? If there's more than one, there's more than 2 genders, man. Every gender reveal is only 2 options, man. Either a boy or a girl. Well,
All these pronouns and shit.
And it says fanners, ancient fanner, they used to use it, they shake it to separate the grain from the rest of the lens and stuff. You know, and then they had another fanner where it cleans the threshing floor. So hey, the destruction is going to clean America off.
And there was this other banner to where they build a fire and make more fire.
right.
Oh man.
Yes, it's a spirit, you know.
Hey, all this places, you got all these gas stations, the tanks that are under the gas stations. You got all these buildings, the trees, the people.
Right.
All that's gonna be added to the fire.
And the other banners that's going into the other nations, man. They're gonna shoot more missiles from this place.
Shoot all, what does it say, spare no arrows?
Yep.
Yeah.
Arrows. Then you're gonna have your own people, man. The NATO, EU. All nations gonna turn on you, man, and then they're gonna shoot missiles from you too.
Yeah.
So this place is gonna burn, man.
That's what, you know, that scripture gave a number, 200 billion.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Pretty much all the nukes on the earth except Israel and the US.
Yep. They got the missiles got the warheads. Warheads.
Yeah.
Warheads inside of them. I think they hold like maybe 20 warheads, something like that, per missile, and it's steadily advancing, man.
Yeah.
You know, they got Satan too. It's like, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
That's facts. That's
Right.
facts.
You also got missiles the size of the buses.
Yeah.
Missile the size of that bus right there.
Spare no arrows.
Look at that shit, man.
Yeah.
Roads,
Yeah.
man. They're grabbing each other's ass, man.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen that shit before, man.
I've seen that, bro. I see that every week in Hollywood, bro. Hollywood, Universal Studios.
Yeah.
As soon as you go in, you see that fucking shit.
Come on,
Shit,
man. I ain't never seen that, man.
Yeah, so they're blatant with that homosexual shit right now, man. They're just blatant with it.
Hey.
Putting it in cartoons, putting it in schools,
Yeah.
you know, books, all that. So they're really trying to push that to change your kids, man. You want your kids to grow up all confused like that. That's why this place has to be destroyed. Yeah, this is Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. The day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
Blowing the trumpet right now, man. When you blow the trumpet, you warn the people. And then you have the watchmen. Okay? We're considered the watchmen, the prophets. Okay? So you see disaster happening, and we're blowing the trumpet, warning the people. You've been warned, okay? The blood is off our hands, okay?
Right.
Been warned.
Give them warning from me, man. That's our only job, man. Go out there, fish for the elect. Give you warning from how about Yahweh Shai, man. So that's what he said. What you blood on our hands.
It says by terrors of the Lord, which way, man. God damn, you seen this video of a new, just one nuke, what it does?
Oh shit.
Just the compact, when it hits the ground.
The impact.
The impact, like 100,000 people die, and then off the radiation, it just, God, 300,000. That should put you in fear of how the Lord get down.
These people knew that this place was going to be destroyed. They would get the hell out of here, man.
Yeah.
Sorry. America's gonna be on overkill.
They would say, they said that when you go into the nukes, they said the surface of the ground gets as high as the sun.
Sure.
You know, so the only way out of this thing is going to be after by chariots, man.
Gotta be, bro.
You know?
Firmament.
Yeah.
Like you said it's overkill, right? It's like Jay-Z said online. I know you know Jay-Z. The takeover joint. It's like, don't make me kill you ants with a sledgehammer. I overdo it. You know, some shit like that, you know? That's overdoing it, you know? You don't have to do all that for an ant. But the Lord, hey, he gonna overkill this place, man.
Yeah.
He gonna make an example out of this motherfucker. People say the fire, the smoke go up forever, you know?
Yeah.
Like Sodom, Gomorrah, Pompeii wasn't enough.
Nope.
So this place is gonna be it, man.
Yep.
After this, no more wickedness is ever gonna be done here on earth.
No more heathen rains, none of that.
Brother said, you know, when the missiles hit, it's the temperature of the surface of the sun. So when you're sitting in that, most likely it's going to leave your spirit in your body while you're being burnt up to that heat.
Shit.
Your eyes are going to melt out of your sockets. You know, your tongue is going to consume away. You're melting there. You're going to be alive feeling that, man. It's no joke, man. The day of the Lord is no joke.
Yeah, I've seen clips of people being burned up in their car. Their spirit is still within their body, man. You can hear them screaming and shit, you know? While their body is just being disfigured and shit by the flames, and they're screaming. So yeah, your spirit gonna remain in that body for a little while.
Scripture said it would leave me to root or branch. Going back to what this brother said, the surface and stuff. So, look how deep the branch goes. Look how deep the root goes. Dang.
Verse 2, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people, a strong. There have not been ever the like, neither shall there be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. Joel 2:2, the day of darkness and of gloominess.
That's the nukes. When they go off, making that mushroom cloud, it's gonna block out the sun, man. They have the ash rain.
Yeah.
That's how she call it, nuclear showers.
Yeah,
Nuclear fallout. Nuclear fallout, yeah. Yep.
A day of clouds.
That's how you know the Lord coming, man. 'Cause it ain't like the Lord gonna have that happen and then man is gonna be here just by himself figuring it out. Nah, man. You gonna need a God to come here and fix all of this, man.
Right.
You know?
New reset.
Yeah.
That's the great reset.
The scripture say, you know, Luke said gonna be in the presence of the Lamb and his angels. The Lord gonna be here when that happens, man. That's the day the Lord coming back when this place is destroyed.
That's why we're doing this work now.
That's right.
That's right, man. We'll be a spectacle in the world, you know?
Yeah, you know what I
You can
mean?
look at it, talk all the shit you want. We'll do that, man. We're trying to stay out of that nuclear hellfire.
We don't even want the Lord to be angry with us. That, you know, we don't even want that.
That's what Scripture says, sow righteousness, reap mercy. Just trying to reap some of that mercy.
God.
A day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. There have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it.
That's going into nuclear, you know, because this place can be destroyed not by nuclear missiles, but like this. He has something in the form, but that's not going to compare to what's going to destroy this place, man. You know, it said La Valley Camp.
Yeah.
You know, so hey, the destruction's going to be great.
It's probably going to look like a lake too, because, you know, the hotter fire is, you know, the hottest fire is blue. You know, like the gas on your stove. When it gets cooler, it gets orange, and then at the tip it's like white. That's the coolest part. But at the bottom, it's the hottest fire. It's blue. So the whole thing gonna look like a big lake, man.
Even to the years of many generations, a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
That's those nukes, man. The nuclear missile y'all got developed right now in those labs. The fire before them is going into the warheads. The explosions. That's where all the explosions happen at, man. All the damage takes place. And the fire birth behind them is going into the ocean. Propelling them. The rock propulsion. Yeah, propulsion. Right. Yeah. Right.
The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness.
Hey, is this not Esau's Eden? Eden means paradise. Paradise, man. Joy. Right? I mean, Hebrew is Aidan. Right. You know, this is Esau's paradise, man. This is his kingdom. He got planes, he got jets.
Yeah, he got it made the same.
Yeah. He get the best of everything. Go ahead if you eating GMO food. You know, they got their food. They brought their food from Africa or something, man. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, they got different food. I was playing up in Malibu, and at this wedding, and they had the reception afterward, and they were serving food. And one of my friends came. I didn't know she was coming, so I got my food. I went outside, started eating, and I ate the broccoli. And in my mind, I was like, damn, this is some real broccoli and shit, right? And then she came out walking with her plate, and she was eating the broccoli, and she said it out loud. She's like, this tastes like real broccoli.
Okay, say that means bullshit.
Exactly.
Yeah, you had broccoli before.
Real broccoli.
Watermelon with the black seeds in it. You know,
Right.
see that shit.
Shit, bananas with seeds in it.
Yeah.
Grapes.
Yep.
Grapes.
Watermelons, yeah.
Those are the best. Grapes and seeds.
Oranges and seeds. When you see the seeds, your eyes start open up. But you know this is real. This is the real deal right here. Shit.
What's that one? Papaya?
Papaya,
One with all the
yeah.
seeds in it.
Another
I
one,
got
yeah.
one from the store. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna eat this, bro. I cut it open. It didn't have one seed in it. No seeds, bro.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, the best way to get your fruits and vegetables is the farmers market.
Right.
I've been going there. But when I go there tomorrow, and they got some good
Which one you be going to, huh?
right here.
Where?
White Oak.
Okay. They got one in Valencia too, bro.
Yeah, they got them all over.
Yeah. Shit. Best way. Might as well grow it yourself, man.
I mean, yeah. Everybody ain't got it, you know. Yeah.
You know, probably only grow. You got to pick something. I grew some tomatoes.
Yeah.
That's it. Though. I got room for
Bell
tomatoes.
peppers.
Bell peppers and shit.
Chili and shit. I don't know.
You know. Yeah. But the scripture say you got to go to Esau for the wonderful thing.
Right.
Yep.
It take a lot of work to grow all that too.
Yeah.
You gotta really tend to it.
Fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them.
That's right, man. So nothing will escape these nukes, man. This World War III, these missiles, that's why the whole America going to be destroyed. Alright? Texas ain't gonna be saved. Why gonna be over there in the corner like, yo, you know what I'm
Nah.
saying? Everything's gonna be destroyed.
Yeah.
You know?
The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so they shall run.
That's right, and that's going into the formation, man. All right? The nukes are going to be in order. They ain't going to be bumping into each other. All right? They're going to be blowing up, self-destructing. All right? It's going to move in formations and hit their targets.
Ain't gonna be no malfunctions and shit.
Yeah, no malfunctions.
That's the Lord's army.
Yep.
Okay, and he controls that army just like he controls his men. Okay, same way his spirit is going to be in that fire, man. All right, making sure it do what it's supposed to do.
Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains, shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame, a fire that devours the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. Before their face, the people shall be much pained.
That's right, because you're going to see it. You know, people will be doing their own business. They get the alarm come on, and it's not a drill. It's not a drill. You have 5 minutes to vacate America.
You had Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Oh,
You had
yeah.
everyone freaking out. You had people going on their boats, going in the middle of the ocean. I remember seeing a text. This guy was he was saying like when they got that text message, everyone was freaking out and started going outside running. They asked him, "What do you do?" Stayed in line, you know. But the point is, when everyone hear that alarm, they're gonna be losing it, man, because they know they only have what, a certain amount of minutes to live, half an hour, 20 minutes.
Yeah, where you gonna go? Realistically, where the hell you gonna go, man? Nowhere. You ain't going nowhere, man.
That's when people gonna scatter like ants. You're gonna have motherfuckers running inside buildings, seeing the buildings gonna say them.
You're going to have some chicks have underground bunkers, like some celebrities, or some that can afford to have underground bunkers. But some of them bunkers ain't going to be legit, man.
Shit's busted.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Only Esau really, or the least really got the legit underground bunkers, you know?
Miles and miles down.
Yeah.
They got underground cities, man.
Yeah.
With servants and all.
They just tell you that.
I used to look at these pranks, man, like nuclear, like you said, nuclear scare pranks. Where they have it on the TV a couple years ago, and you had Northern Kingdom, like maybe Ephraim, a Simeon woman, like an older woman, and then you had like a Levi or a Benjamite woman. Now, when all this was happening, because the Simeonite woman, the older Simeonite woman, and the Benjamite woman, they were the parents of the ones pranking them. So they pranked their parents, right? Because you had the Benjamite man and the Simeonite woman together. They pranked their parents. But the Benjamite woman, when she got scared, she dropped to her knees and began to pray, man. You know? But the time to drop to your knees and pray is right now, man.
Yeah.
Not when it's fucking happening. Get on your knees and pray now. You know?
Yeah.
Remember your creator before that you would be
The days of that youth.
They think that they can accept the Lord or come to the Lord whenever they want. You know, and the Lord will just forgive them, save them.
And not to mention they calling on fucking Jesus.
right. You see, that's the rumor they got going around in the churches. You just calling on the Lord, go throughout the week, right, and do wickedness, and then Sunday you can come and call on the Lord, and the Lord can wash all your wickedness away for the week.
No.
Okay, and then the next week you can go back and do the same wickedness again, and then come back Sunday again, and the Lord is going to wipe away your wickedness, man. It don't work like that, man. Nope.
That's right. You gotta get right now. There's the only way out is up. You know, that's it. The Lord said, you know, look up, redemption draweth nigh. It's the only way out of this place, man.
Hey, them chariots go in and out the sun, so they can obviously withstand the heat.
Yeah.
You know, so
Back in Joel 2:6, for their face the people shall be much pained. All faces shall gather blackness. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. They shall march every one in his ways, and they shall not break the ranks.
that's those nukes, man. You know, that's those nukes destroying this place. That's the nukes destroying this place, man. You know, that's the demise. That's so-called white man's demise, man. That's right. Those nukes.
All right.
Brothers going into it said, none shall break the ranks. The Most High Spirit is going to be in the midst of them. One's not going to run into each other. One's not going to malfunction. One's already went over that. That's what it means. That none shall not break the ranks, man. Each missile that's going to hit whatever target it was supposed to hit, man.
He says his missiles are undetected. They're undetectable by radar.
Sure.
The missile defense system won't even work in there.
And the iron shield, what is it? The iron dome shit. That shit ain't gonna work over there, man. The Lord gonna destroy that place. This is
And even if it does work, what's it gonna do?
It's real out of here too.
This is Isaiah 26:20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed. You know, so we're gonna be hid as well. You know, we all watch my sharp return. We're gonna be hid in them ships, man. That's the only way out, man. If you're not in them ships and you remain on the shores of America, man, you're done for, man. Call it a day, man.
So,
Yeah, man. Hey, we're gonna be up there with the Lord until the indignation overpasses. The indignation being what? The nukes are referred to as the weapons of the Lord's indignation. So, you know, after that destruction, you know, we're gonna come down. Like John said, I see New Jerusalem, you know.
what's with Solomon?
Yeah.
He's about this is them. Yeah.
Yep.
Get it?
Yep. You got it up?
Yeah, because that's going into those chariots beaming up the Lord's elect.
Yeah.
Right? Beaming up the elect. You know, that's what we try to get on that first go around.
Oh yeah.
All right, try to get out of the first go around. Okay.
And you have Jake that has that mindset of they're making, you know.
Gonna make it anyway.
So man, you don't know what you're asking for. You don't know how that second death is gonna feel, man.
Yeah.
That's not an easy way to go out, man.
That's if you make it that far, man.
No, you can make it that far, and the Most High raise you back up because you're asking for that fire.
Hey, what's spoken up in Daniel's 12 and in Jeremiah, it's a time like no other, man. So if they make it through all of that just to get burned by the missiles, man, on top, that's insane. That's insane judgment. Yeah. Yeah.
2 Ezra chapter 7 verse 26. Behold, the time shall come that these tokens which I have told thee shall come to pass. And the bride shall appear, and she coming forth shall be seen that is now is withdrawn from the earth.
Hey,
And the elect are going to be withdrawn from the earth. We're going to be in the carriage more willing until the indignation pass.
that bride, man. That bride. You know, we compared to the Most High's women.
And how are we going to be withdrawn from the earth? The Lord's going to beam up his elect, man. Like I said, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 and 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors.
Yeah, we in great boldness right now, bringing out this word.
That's right.
Y'all in great boldness with the spirit of Yahweh Shimmy Shah against the one that made affliction, man. And who was that? That's Esau, the so-called white man, and these other nations.
Fine.
Yeah, we standing out here telling our enemies, our number one enemy, that his whole living, his existence, his home is going to be destroyed. You know?
Yeah. Knowing the repercussions too.
It says, stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors.
Right, because hey, y'all think this, man. That's the hardcore slavery. And now here they trying to take out the textbooks. Yeah. You know? Try to say that we came over here voluntarily. You know? That happened amongst, I think it was the Irish.
Yep. What is it? Indigent service.
Yeah, indigent service, man. And they would compare themselves to slaves. And that would get Jake upset. Because we didn't have a chance to kiss our loved ones goodbye.
Yeah.
All right?
Right.
Say goodbye to our parents. They came and snatched us up. They came and snatched us up, man. No warning.
Yeah. Then shit. Not to mention what happened to the Northern Kingdom over here, man. You know, they knocked the numbers all the way down. From millions to hundreds, you know? They want to talk about a measly 6 million, which didn't happen. What about the over 100 million, you know, Gadites, man?
Yeah.
Destroyed by your hands, man. You know?
Not they live on those small reservoirs, man.
Reservations?
Reservations,
Yep.
Those are like the worst lands you could
Yeah.
get someone.
Dirt, shit.
Yeah.
So the fucking devil, man.
The poorest county in America is one of the reservations, man.
And you know what Esau been finding out lately? A lot of those reservations he gave Gad have oil.
Yeah.
So he's trying to get Gad off the land.
You gonna get Gad off that land if it's oil.
Yeah,
Believe
that's what happened in North Dakota.
Yep.
I think
Yep.
North or South.
The one that
They went,
built a pipe there.
right. And guy wasn't with it, so they sent their fucking soldier with their dog. They're ready to fucking kill Gad.
Yeah.
Hey, but what is it gonna say? Gad's the truth. The truth shall overcome him. But he shall overcome us at last. And
That's right,
what
that's
we're
right.
coming into, man.
All right. You got, go ahead, my bad.
All the tribes, they're gonna get their vengeance on this devil.
That's right, man. You got skip say 12,000 from each tribe, right? You got 12,000 Gadites that are returned to the Lord. That eventually God's going to get power to come after your ass.
Yeah.
And don't forget the Lord gonna put us in remembrance, man. We're gonna be able to remember all this shit, man. Because it's gonna be the anger of the Lord, man. Okay, what's that?
Right.
Ezekiel 25 and 14, something like that, right? It's gonna be from the fury of the Lord, his fury, his anger. He's gonna put on his people, man.
No.
Okay?
You know, the anger of the wrath, the anger of the wrath. The anger of the Lord ain't no joke.
Bear.
Yeah, who could bear, right?
Like, you know, be able to look at a Edomite, know exactly all his lives that he's been on earth and all the wicked shit that he's done. You know? You're like, you look at it, I know, you remember your ass gave me a fucking ticket, man. Showed me no fucking mercy.
No one.
Okay, I got something for you, man.
Shit, you cut my foot off and shit back in slavery and shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Cut my rod off.
Yeah.
As you mentioned earlier, real quick. Ezekiel 25 and 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
Exactly. That's big. That's the big payback.
Yeah.
Okay. It ain't no joke, man. The Most High he ain't joking. All these words are true. Okay. When they come to pass, it's gonna be your ass. Simple.
There ain't gonna be no escaping. There ain't gonna be nowhere you can run or hide.
It
There
ain't
ain't
gonna
no
be
weapons.
no pleading.
Nope.
Oh, please, please, please. Okay.
You
Nah.
gonna have shit.
It says, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh.
It's the Lord's vengeance.
Yeah.
The Lord hates you, devil, man. Deal with that, man. Talk about that. Talk about how the Lord hates you, Edomites, man. You know, now that the world is going to shit, now we all a human race.
Right.
Who wasn't a human race some decades ago, goddammit, when you was benefiting? Now that the world is going to shit, now we're all one people.
And they want to blame it on humans.
Right, no, it's you.
Yup, you're the fucking problem, man.
Yeah, man. You're the red horse that took peace away from the earth. That's you. You're the one that polluted all the minds of the people. You're the one polluting the whole earth, man.
It's not us. We have no problem. We're not fucking up the earth. We're not creating trash islands.
Right. We're not out there killing animals for no goddamn reason. For sport. We're not oppressing nobody. It's you. And now the spirit of power, how about some outside, now the finger is being pointed at you, man.
Yeah.
You know, when that finger and the spirit is being pointed at you, ain't nowhere you can go, man.
He not only hunting animals, he's hunting Jake, man. He's hunting us. Remember that picture of the guy, the foreign guy, killed with one knee? Look, Jake looked like he was probably about 5 or 6 years old, dead in front of him. He had his gun, you know, and he was kneeling right in front of him. Cause they pay him, they pay to like the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Okay, they paid to hunt Jake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got to say. This goes back to when Esau first came into power, man, during the Greeks. First Maccabees 1 and 7. So Alexander, talking about Alexander the Greek. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bare rule, every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils multiplied in the earth.
Look at that. They ain't gonna tell you that in school.
No.
They're gonna call Alexander the Greek, Alexander the Great. You know, but not knowing that this dude was a damn weirdo, man.
Yeah.
Edomite, man.
Scriptures like that is the reason why they removed the Apocrypha, these books, out of the actual scriptures. Names, it goes into women. You know, this is King James version. This is actually part of the Bible, man. And they took out these books. There's these truths like that.
I got a precept for that, huh? This is Proverbs 29:16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increases, but the righteous shall see their fall. You know, so wickedness has been increasing under the rule of you damn Edomites, man.
That's why you can't call a pedophile no more. He's a minor. What is it? Something minor.
It's going all over, man.
Like, I forgot what it's called, but it's an excuse to say that it's okay to love a 5-year-old, a 6-year-old, a little baby. You know?
You're trying to normalize it.
Yeah, try to normalize it because this guy's in power. Esau, the so-called white man and shit.
Yeah. They've been trying to do that. It's a group called Nambla. You know, it's been around for a while. You know, that's just like evil that's been multiplied across the planet.
Yeah. I got something real quick. On Apocrypha, in the Blue Letter Bible, it's like the Blue Letter Bible. In the etymology, online etymology, look at the word Apocrypha, and it says from the Latin Apocrypha, from neuter plural or apocryphus, it means secret, not approved for public reading. From Greek, apocryphus, hidden, obscure, hard to understand.
Yeah, it's right, loosely translated, sent away hidden.
Yep.
You know? So they tried to hide it. What was that, the Biblical Destruction Group? In the 1700s?
Yep.
Tried to, they took out a certain sect of the scriptures. The Old Testament, you know? That's why you have the rest of Esther, right? The book of Esther is in there. First and second Esdras, you got the book of Ezra, right? You got the history of Susanna. That was originally a part of the book of Daniel.
Yeah.
You know, the 3 holy children. The Apocrypha gives you the insight. Like, look, this is when you include the history of the Greeks. I mean the 3 holy children. This is when you include it right here after this person. It tells you, man.
And that's a spirit they hid it, but now they bring it out because first you brought it out first, talking about Apostle and Elders.
Yep.
But then you had I think you had Trump. Trump had brought the Apocrypha when he was a so-called president. He brought the Apocrypha and quoted from it. I forgot what he quoted, but nonetheless he brought the Apocrypha on live TV.
Yeah.
He also mentioned second Esdras 8. It says he brought it out. We must he said something about the prophets of doom.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What do you stop the prophets of doom? We must stop the prophets of doom, something like that.
Yeah.
And Apocrypha tells you the Roman history, the Greek, Babylonian history before it even happens. And it's too much on point to where it's like, if this was in the original, everybody knew about this being the original, the Bible would connect you perfect. So they had to destroy it.
Yeah, that's why you got some jakes in these churches, you can call the Apocrypha. They ask you, what's that? What book is that?
Yeah.
Only do with the Bible. Because they don't know.
God, yeah.
You know?
So I still got that Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 and verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
When they see what? The deliverance.
That's right.
And who's been delivered? The men out there sighing and crying the elect of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans.
That's right.
So-called because we're the true Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
All right, and they're gonna see us be delivered, man. Low will be part of that number. All right, a lot of these scoffers, unbelievers, okay, they're gonna see us be delivered, and they're gonna be in shock, man. They're gonna be in awe. They're gonna be like, oh shit, not these guys, man. I've been cursing these guys out.
Yeah.
It was right this whole time. You know?
I got to preach about it's Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up into heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. You know? You got it, huh?
That's going into those to the believers, man. Come up hither. Why? Because we literally gonna be brought up out of America and wherever the elect is throughout the world, man.
That's right.
Brought up into those chariots. Because this place is gonna be destroyed, man. It's gonna be a violent destruction. Not only America, it's gonna be affecting the whole world. It's gonna be earthquakes, it's gonna be volcanoes erupting. Alright? It's gonna be things you never seen before, man. So even wherever you at, man, the Lord's gonna have to come and get you out of that situation, man.
That's right. That's right.
You know?
It's like, I was meditating on that verse. It says the enemies seen them.
Beheld them, yeah.
Everybody else that don't get beamed up, you're an enemy. Everybody else that get left, you're gonna be an enemy of the Lord and meet that destruction.
Yeah. Antichrist. Anti-anointed.
I got it. It's Luke 21:25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth, distress of nations, with perplexity, and the sea and waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall they...
Powers of heaven shall be shaken, man. That's going into this man's kingdom. All right, this is his rulership, man. Okay, so Esau's gonna be fed too, because he knows this is the end of his rulership.
Well, it said men's hearts failing them for fear. It's looking so bad, we're having heart attacks, man.
Heart attacks. Shit themselves out of fear.
You got Revelation 6 where it mentions hide us from the wrath of the Lamb. You know, so they're gonna be scared. They're gonna be scared.
Getting stiff, man. You ever been scared stiff, man? You just scared. I remember I was a kid when 9/11 happened, and I heard shit. Yeah, I was in school and shit, probably 6th grade. Then I heard the shit go down, and then I heard helicopters and shit. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like that. That fear is gonna be real, man.
Yeah.
You know, 9/11 gonna have shit on what's about to happen, man.
That's right. Apostle Gabar always mentions how you're gonna have new attacks that's gonna make 9/11 look like a walk through the park.
Yeah, right. But that happened. A false flag with the C-19. You know, that made 9/11 a walk. They shut down the entire planet.
Unprecedented. We never seen that before.
No.
Yeah, that makes sense because they're gonna have to find a reason to go to war with Iran.
We've been demonizing Iran for a while now. So, you know, you got Israel always poking at Iran and shit.
Poking at one of Russia's cubs.
Right.
And he just had Russia cut off
Gas.
yeah, man, to the Europeans, you know?
And that shit's gonna be fucking brutal.
Yeah, man.
You know, and I've never been to Europe, but it's all fun up in hearing. Winter in Europe is brutal.
Right.
You need that gas, man.
Yeah. And you got a lot of people dying from the heat. They've never experienced that level of heat out there, man. You know, they say only 5% of Europeans have AC.
Damn.
They don't get that hot out there. Yeah. But it gets cold. You know, it gets cold.
That's right. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory.
That's that man that everybody gonna dread.
Yeah.
You know, when everyone called God, when everyone called Jesus Christ.
That's right.
The real Yahweh Shai, you're gonna find out he's a dark-skinned man.
Yeah.
All right. Dark like me and these brothers.
Ain't gonna be no more opinions. No more fucking lies. You know, you gonna see him. You know, it's gonna say, he's not gonna come as a man. He ain't gonna meet you as a man. So gonna see him as he is, man. An angelic force. You know, the first creation, or the only creation of the Most High, man.
Yeah,
You know, perfection, you know.
the one who created you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Esau and these other nations, when they see Yahweh Shai, they're fucked. They know they're fucked.
Yeah.
Especially Esau. Oh, he's not a he's not white. He doesn't look like me. He's a so-called black man. They're gonna be shook, man.
Well, this is what they're going to see when it comes back. I'm going to skip to Colossians 1:15. Who is the image of the invisible power, the firstborn of every creature? For by him were all things created, that are in heaven and that are in earth,
They're literally going to meet their maker.
visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created by him and for him.
So here it is praying to Satan. All right, and the Lord done created Satan, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's the power that you're up against right now, man.
All things created for him by him.
Oh man.
This is the image of the invisible power, which is Yahweh.
Con.
What disciple was it that asked? Philip asked Yahweh Shai, what did the Father look like? He's like, have I not been so long with you? Just rough paraphrasing it. But the point, Yahweh Shai said that I look like my Father.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And when Yahweh Shai returns, every soul on earth, even the animals, probably even the trees, the ground, they gonna know. It's not no question, who's that? You're not gonna ask, you're gonna know.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Hey,
know.
certain things ain't gotta be explained.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gonna know in your spirit. Oh snap! They were telling the truth. You know? And he gonna top anything that we say, man. When you actually see him, you gonna see his majesty, man. You gonna see his glory, man.
Hey, what is saying 1 John? When we see him, we shall be just like him. Hell. You know?
And he gonna put his spirit on you. He gonna put his spirit on us.
Yep.
You know, so we would have no pity out here. You know, the Lord put his spirit in. Hey, because ourselves, you might, I can't do this, I can't bash look, baby head against the wall. You know, but the Lord's gonna put their spirit on us, man. They did it to us. You gotta return the favor.
Double.
Yeah.
2 babies. Throw it up in the sky, I ain't catching no little ball.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Throw your ass like a football.
That's right, man. That's the one that's coming back, man. Let's go back in Luke 21:27. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads. Your redemption draweth nigh.
Redemption, man. First of all, let's go into the elect. Redemption for the elect, man. Because the Lord redeemed us, man. In the eyes of the Most High.
That's right, huh?
You know? And the Lord's gonna come deliver us.
Coming back to redeem, get his possession.
Yeah, we person. Redeem means to take back, buy back, yeah.
They like what's something called? Let's say like a video game that comes out. What's it called? You
Pre-order it.
pre-order it,
Yeah.
and there's gonna be a time where you pick up what you pre-ordered.
Right.
Oh, con. Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
Skipper said the wife had made herself ready. You know, so we got the wise versions, you know, anticipating the arrival of the Yahweh Shai. You know, we just waiting on a few prophecies, man.
When you go into that word, trim their oil, it goes into being prepared.
You gotta speak up, Bob.
Oh, when you go into the word, trim their oil, wise brides, it means prepared.
Yep.
I got the precept. 2 Ezra chapter 12 and 34. For the rest of my people shall he deliver with mercy those that have been preserved upon my borders, and he shall make them joyful unto the coming of the day of judgment, whereof I have spoken unto thee from the beginning. So the elect gonna be joyful because we understand healing is coming in his wings. We understand the kingdom, a righteous kingdom is about to be set up. And we understand we're gonna be with Yahweh Shai forever.
And we're those that are gonna love his spirit. Well, you're gonna have those that are gonna mourn, like it says in Revelation 1:7. They're gonna mourn and wail when they see him, man. Because that when they see Yahushua, if they're not elected, Yahushua's gonna put them to death, man. Bring that fire upon them.
Yeah. They hated Yahushua.
Yeah.
That's what you say. If they hate you first. You know they hate you first.
Yeah.
If they hate you, they hate me first. You know, so they don't want to see Yahushua, man. Not in his power.
Nah.
You know, when he came as a land, they put him to death.
You remember, that was some years back. It had to be 2019. Yeah, you saw that? It had to be 2019 because I was doing Virgo, man, and there was a big thing about the Mortal Kombat and the Jacks.
Okay.
You know, the whole storyline. I never played it or nothing, but I guess he was, you know, he basically had received the kingdom or something like that.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the Jacks, you know,
You're right,
all the
yeah.
Edomites saw the uproar
yeah.
about it and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know, I forgot my point, man. Fuck.
He was the kingdom, basically. Yes.
They just they despise, you know, seeing, you know, Judah in power.
That's why seeing Jake
Yeah.
on a high level. So when you see Yahushua at the highest level, whoo,
Yeah.
you gonna really hate that.
Oh,
I'm saying the wicked, you know, Edomites, you know.
envy of the devil.
Yeah.
Esau's always been envious of Jake. You know, even with that, when they created that movie, Black Panther, who made it? Marvel? No, Black Panther. No. Nate, not Turner. Sloppy, not Turner.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You had Esau hate on that, man.
Hey, are you talking about the movie Birth of a Nation? Yeah,
There
they
you
was
go.
hating hard on
There you
that
go.
movie.
That's what.
They was bringing up rape and shit that he was accused of and all of that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Hating on him hard.
I noticed all the Jake movies get the most Rotten Tomatoes. Even if they're the best movies, Esau just hate on them.
Esau is just an envious motherfucker, man.
Ultimate hater.
Especially when you know, it's your kingdom to rule it, and you have a good time. When you see a Jake doing better than you, have a nicer car than you know, living better than you, Esau is envious. You know, your Jake's business is doing better than theirs. Envious, man.
Another example is that movie After Earth, Will Smith. You know, they hated that movie. You know, I almost
Great movie.
excellent.
That was it.
And
That movie
they
was
grilled
my
it, man. They stomped the shit out of that movie. I'm like thinking,
That
yeah, that's
was-
probably what's that M. Night Shyamalan. He made a couple of bombs in the past, so I kind of believe the critics. But then when I actually went to see the movie,
You
I
gotta
was
watch
like,
it in the
damn.
spirit. Yeah, that movie. You seen that movie?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, bro, you gotta watch that
Great,
movie,
bro.
bro.
It's about faith.
You know?
Bro, that movie's spiritual, bro.
That's the thing, though. A lot of spiritual movies is the most hated movies.
Like
Most
Brightburn.
disliked.
Yeah.
Brightburn was good.
Hey,
I
damn,
loved it.
yeah, that Brightburn
Seen it
was
like 3
You
times.
seen that, right? Yeah, that movie.
That was just the point, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that After Earth movie, it was about faith. You know, Will Smith, he played a military commander. He was really
real
hard,
austere.
hard on his son,
Shit was dope.
raising his son the right way, to have faith.
His
you know?
actual son.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he didn't actually do it in the movie like he really should.
Yeah.
His son is fucking.
Yeah.
The only thing I gotta say about that movie is they shaved his face, man.
Yeah.
Will Smith's face. It's like, come on, man. Get a man a beard, man.
So yeah, whenever Jake make these movies and they show Jake in a high level, doing what he's supposed to do, they hate on it,
Right.
Scripture says all they that hate me love death.
If I'm not mistaken, that was just a Jake cast.
Yeah, pretty
That was
much.
like just a Jake cast, bro. Really no Edomites in that movie. I got a precept. It's Matthew 24 and 31. When the Son of Man. It's about, no, it's not. Okay. It's Matthew 24 and 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
Funny. Funny.
Oh, it's like the clouds, those chariots, man.
Yep.
Ain't an actual cloud that's going into those so-called UFOs.
Yep.
To mock them. Matter of fact, Esau came out and said it. Those are UFOs, man. I don't know what they are.
Right. They call them, was it UAPs? What was that? unidentified
Aerial
phenomenon.
Yeah.
Man, they chariots, man. All right, the Lord's breaking it down through his prophets. And those are angelic ships, man. You know, and them ships is bad, man. They can cloak, they can reappear, disappear. They're not subject to the laws of gravity. All of that, man.
Yeah. You got chariots the size of the planet Earth, man.
Yeah.
God,
Chariots the size of the sun.
Yeah, they go in, they're able to go into the, the sun and all of that. I've seen clips of that,
Like the brother mentioned, there's this video of chariots actually going in the sun, out of the sun.
NASA tries to hide the feed. They cut the feed when the chariots start appearing out of nowhere.
Right.
But you see it gets scary because it's like, yo, those little chariots, you don't know.
Right.
Even the elect will be scared in those days, man.
The remnant were frightened.
Yep. This is scarce to be saved too.
Yeah, it's like a you're excited, but you're also scared. That you just hope that Yahweh get that Luke 21, man. Luke 21. You just hope that we're worthy to stand before the Son of Man.
Yeah.
It's a scary thing, man.
You're gonna get judged.
Yeah.
We're all gonna get judged for our works. First Timothy tell you that 4:1. Yeah. Yahweh shall judge the quick, the one that know the truth, and the dead, the ones that don't. At his hearing. We're all going to get judged for our works, man. This is why it also says that when he comes, what shall he find you doing?
Yeah.
We want to be found doing work, doing what is pleasing to him, not being partakers of this world with the chip in our hand and all that, man.
Especially that servant when you come to a console.
Got that Luke 21, like 36, 30 something. All we want is mercy from the Lord, man.
God.
I got it.
Got that.
I'll start from
34.
Luke 21 and 34. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life.
Right. The scriptures say those that war are not entangled with the affairs of this life. Now we can't be too and can't overindulge in nothing in this fucking life, man. Your family, your job, your lust, none of that shit, man. You gotta keep it at you gotta, like the scripture say, be temperate in all things, man.
Yeah.
He that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things, man.
Hey,
because you're focused.
Yeah.
Running a race. So whatever is slowing you down, you gotta cut that off, man, because you want to make it to the end of that race.
That's right.
And in that race, you pace yourself. It's not a full sprint marathon because your ass gonna be tired the first minute. You wanna pace yourself, man. And that's where you have to learn how to use this world, but don't abuse it.
That's right.
Hey, bro, I went with bros to train the other day, and we was at the beach, and brothers was like, let's go run. You remember that day? So I started running, like, damn, this feels good. I was telling brothers, ran it all fast, brothers running fast, and then it hits me like, oh shit, I can't keep up this pace. So I had to find my own.
Find your goals.
I had to take smaller steps, but
keep that same pace, man.
Yeah,
pace. That's all that is. Steady pace. They say slow and steady wins the race. Right?
And so that day come upon you unawares.
Right. So if you're caught up in all the activities of this world, then you're gonna be caught off guard spiritually. When the Lord begins to really bring these calamities upon the earth, you're gonna be caught off guard. We don't want to be caught off guard. Somebody grab 1 Thessalonians 5. Go ahead.
For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell.
As a snare, it's gonna come out of nowhere to the people that dwell upon the earth. Go ahead.
For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always.
Watch ye therefore and pray always. And watching is gonna help you. That's gonna help to keep your hope alive, man.
Yep.
Because you're gonna be like, oh shit, see what the Lord doing over here? You see what the Lord doing over there?
We're finally seeing these prophecies be taken right in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
When something happens, people are like, well, why is this happening? Well, we know what's happening because we have the insight.
Right.
We have the like he says, we have the script.
Yeah.
Like a movie, the actors know what's gonna happen in the movie. All right. While the others that don't have the script, that never watched the movie, they don't know.
Right.
But we have the script. We have the insight of what's going on. That's why when we see Russia invaded Ukraine, everyone was all in turmoil and supporting Ukraine, not knowing that that's the Lord bringing back the hook that he said he was going to bring in Ezekiel 38, man, bringing Russia and the Soviet Union, all the countries that were part of it, all back together, man. Verse 30.
We get excited for prophecy. That's really what excites us, man. Not none of this bullshit in this world.
Hey, what's going on right now? What's prophecies that's mainly talking about right now? This. We're seeing a lot of talk about this, man. About them getting rid of this cash and bringing in a new digital currency, which will be a chip in your right hand or in your forehead or wherever you receive it, man.
Eventually, man. Once they crash this dollar, man.
Yep.
And that's all it really takes for the shit to really go up.
Yeah.
Crash the dollar, man. Take away Jake's livelihood. Motherfuckers gonna be panicking out here, man. Go ahead on the script.
Watch ye therefore and pray always.
And pray always, man. Not only watch. But you gotta pray, man. That's one of our tools in the faith. You gotta pray, man. You gotta go to the Lord about everything, man. The scripture say, make thy request known unto Yahweh Shema Shai. What was Jake doing in Egypt? There was sighing and crying, man. And the scripture said the Lord heard the groanings. And the Lord is hearing our groanings now. Okay? So we gotta keep putting them prayers up, man. Go ahead.
It says, watch ye therefore and pray always, that you may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man.
That's the point right there, man. That's what we're trying to get, man. The scripture say, gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So we're trying to become acceptable. We're trying to become worthy, man. You know? So that's why we fighting for this thing. You know, whatever the Lord wants, however He wants it, we getting in line with that, man. We ain't trying to find no other way. We're going through that straight gate. We're going through that path that's so narrow that only a man can go at once. You know, although this is peril on each side, man. We trusting in Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know, all the way to the end, man. The scripture say, Yahweh Shai said, he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved, man.
I got a piece of it.
Go ahead, all right.
Isaiah 43:2, well, I'll start from 1. It says, but now thus saith the Lord that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel. Fear not, for I have redeemed thee.
What do we have to fear for? You know, we're the sons of Yahweh Shema Shai. Go ahead.
I have called thee by thy name, thou art mine. When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee. And through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. And like we were talking about last night, about that Mississippi River, how that.
Well, the brother was breaking it down.
Yeah, the woman, she died. Yeah. You know, because basically, we're on a straight and narrow path. We're a path of difficulty. Like it says in 2 Ezra 7, in order to enter into that wide gate, that's the city, we have to go through that narrow path. On one side is water, on one side is fire. If you fall, you could get drowned, or let's say you get burnt, right? But it says again, when thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burnt, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee, because that fire is not going to burn us. Because if that fire burns you, that means you're part of the wood, hay, and stubble. That fire is going to purify us, man. Okay? It says, for I am the Lord thy God, Yahweh Shema Shai, the Holy One of Israel, thy Savior. I gave Egypt for thy ransom, and Ethiopia, and set before thee.
Thy Savior. You know, going into the name of Yahweh Shai. He is the deliverer, he is the Savior. For who? Who is the Lord coming to save and deliver? And from what? These questions got to be answered, man. These are the questions that you goddamn Christians, they don't even come up.
Because they think they're saved.
Right. How you say, oh, get that Jeremiah. The harvest passed. You know, we are not saved, you know. We ain't, how you say it? The destruction ain't came yet, man. You know? Being saved is being on them ships with the Lord, man.
That's how you say it.
That's being saved. You change it with a new body. You know? You got it out?
Yeah. Jeremiah 8:20. It says, it says, the harvest is past, the summer is ended, and we are not saved.
We are not saved, man. We're still here. You know, we still gotta be met with our final test. I'm gonna ask you, our final test being what, brother? Where's our final test?
To make our utilitarian.
I mean, but what we gotta what test we gotta pass before we make it out of here?
Oh, the mark.
Yep, that's it, bro. The hour of temptation. The scriptures refer to that season as the hour of temptation. You know, when the devil makes it law that you gotta receive the MOTP, man, to function in society, man. You know what we got to say that? Fuck this society, all right? We trust in the Yahweh Shema Shai. Scriptures say we walk not by sight, but by faith, man.
Yep.
Okay? So we know the Lord gonna provide for us. Somebody get Isaiah 65 and around 12, 13. You got it up.
Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Right? And we hearing that on the daily, man, especially these last 10 years. Go ahead.
The point I was trying to make. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Right. We understand prophecy. We understand the chronological order?
Yeah.
We understand the prophecies put things in perspective for you. So we know this has to happen, just for us to get to the other side, man. You know, you don't get peace without war. Okay, so we in a time of war. War gotta happen before the Lord blesses us with that eternal peace. All right? Was that it, Doc?
That was it.
So we're not to be troubled, man. But if you're really in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, you're not troubled. You're excited. You know, of course we're in the flesh, you know. Certain scenarios go through your mind. But we're going to leave the wins, the hows, the whats, the wins, the who's. We're going to leave all that to the Lord, man. Right.
It could go in a whole another way than what you're expecting.
You don't know where you're going to be.
Yeah.
You don't know none of that.
You can say, I'm going to this and go and get backpack and go to the wilderness. Hey, you may be gathered up in the concentration camp.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why we say Lord's will. You know?
Yeah.
How about Shema Shai about the Zah?
Yeah.
You got something?
Hey, I was, the scriptures say, man deviseth his way, but it's the Lord that directed his footsteps, man. So like the brothers are saying, man, it's Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai that's going to be controlling our will, in those days, man, keeping us safe.
No, Isaiah 65 and 13. You know, the Lord gonna take care of us, all right? We're gonna leave off from going to the enemy for the one of all. We're gonna leave off from that. Okay? We're gonna trust in Yahweh Shema Shai. And miracles are gonna happen for us, man. You got something up?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Second Timothy. Second Timothy 2 and 4. Yeah, you can read
Second Timothy 2 and 4. No man at war entangleth himself with the affairs of his life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. Go ahead, huh?
Yeah, bro, because everything that's going on in this world, your personal life, man, it's not even, it doesn't compare to what these scriptures are talking about, man, these prophecies, okay? The Lord already has it set up for you to get through everything in your life.
You gotta believe that.
You gotta believe it, man. All right, you can't be worried about your daily bread, man. The Lord's gonna give you your daily bread, your house, just where you're gonna live. Only thing we have to worry about is these prophecies.
Seek ye the kingdom.
Yep, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Right, okay. You gotta have faith that the Lord is dealing with you, man.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's why the Lord puts us to these trials, and He brings us out of it, so we can know how He operates, man. We gotta have that faith in Him. Yeah. You know, I know you gotta have that confidence. I know the Lord gonna make a way out of this. You know, but you had the other times where certain things weighing on your mind, you know. But we're supposed to cast our burdens on the Lord, man. You know? But let's get to Isaiah, man. Off the shot.
This is Isaiah 65 and 11, right?
Wherever you got, yeah.
Alright, this is Isaiah 65 and 12. It says, therefore will I number you to the sword.
Right, speaking to you wicked as Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. The Lord got you numbered to the sword. And a sword is an instrument of death. So there's many ways the Lord can get you, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And ye shall all bow down to the slaughter.
Yep.
Because when I called, you did not answer.
Right, how is the Lord calling? Through his prophets, through his men. The scripture say, I will make known my words unto you. Okay, so the Lord is calling out to you, Jakes, via the prophets, man. All throughout the globe, you got the men of the Lord, you know, giving you that warning. But you don't want to hear that.
No.
You ain't got time for that.
They coming up against the men of the Lord.
Right, you chasing pussy, you chasing the bag. Okay, you ain't chasing the Lord.
They coming with Christian doctrine against the true doctrine of Yahweh Shai. They come with all that mess they learn in church.
Right.
You know, for God loved the whole world. He said he loved the whole world. He died for everybody. You know, they come with that, with no understanding, man. When we try to give them the understanding, they don't want to hear it.
That shit's dead.
Hey,
man.
sorry.
You know?
Can I get your battery pack?
2022, about to be 2023
Can I get
out this
your-
motherfucker, and you still talking about some goddamn Jesus.
Yeah.
How about you do some research? How about that? Go ahead.
But did evil before mine eyes.
Right, read the start over, Papa Shah.
Because Isaiah 6:5-12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter.
That's right.
Because when I called, you did not answer.
Uh-huh.
When I spake, you did not hear.
Right, when the Lord spake, you did not hear. Go ahead.
But did evil before mine eyes.
Right, you wanted to be a homosexual. You wanted to be whores. You want to remain in these churches and commit idolatry. You want to worship yourself, worship money. You want to worship the so-called white man. Well, Lord got something for your ass then. Go ahead.
And did choose that wherein I delighted not. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, power for Yahweh, behold. It says, behold, my servants shall eat. Woo! For ye shall be hungry.
Look at that. This is part of the consequences of you not repenting. The Lord said, look, the ones that serve me, look, they're going to eat, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to take care of them.
Yeah.
But you, oh, you going to starve. Read that again, like that last part.
Right, it says, Isaiah 5:13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servants shall eat.
Right, when Esau brings that MOTB, and the Lord gonna make a way, man. You remember how the Lord fed Elijah with ravens, man? He provided the lake for him to drink out of, you know?
He made it rain manna.
The brook,
Yeah.
you know? The manna, you
Yeah.
know? All of that, man. The Lord, what he had, a few fish, a few loaves, fed thousands, man.
Yeah.
So remember the woman with the son pouring the oil and it kept restoring? It never ran out?
Yeah.
Was it oil?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, it never ran out.
Yeah.
Just imagine having
God.
this much water. Go ahead, Al, go ahead.
Water that never runs out.
Never runs out, bro.
Take a shower. You can wash yourself.
You know what I'm
drink.
saying?
You know, you can just pour it out. You can do anything. It never runs out.
That's the power of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know?
Hey, but someone that does not believe,
They're not going to get those benefits. You're not going to get those benefits of believing. You know? We're about to reap the benefits of believing, man. You first got to have that confidence, man. Go ahead.
It says, but ye shall be hungry.
Yeah, you Jakes, you going to starve, man. And the scripture says it's better to die of the sword than to die of famine. Who the hell wants to starve, man?
that's a slow, painful way to go out.
Your mind begins to betray you, man.
Your body, you swaying itself.
Yeah.
Your muscles get eaten up by your body.
And then it's gonna get so bad. People are gonna attempt to eat people, man.
Yeah, really talking about it.
Yeah. And that's in the scriptures, man. In the book of Esdras, man. Go ahead.
It says, behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
All right, we're gonna, man. The Lord gonna provide, man. We're gonna drink. You know what I'm saying? And you, like you said last night, bro. You could go weeks without eating.
Yeah.
But you can't go days without water, man. You know?
You know, one time I was working and eat, and I had no cheese on me. I was fucking hungry, forgot my lunch, and then I was cleaning pools, and the lady came out and she gave me $20. Man, that's the Lord, man. As soon as I thought that, I went to this one spot, and my car got declined. I couldn't fucking pay, and then one of the workers, no worry, I got you, man. I'll pay for you.
Or just two separate accounts?
separate
Okay.
pages.
Hey, look at that,
Hey,
man.
both in Simi Valley.
Oh, hey, both in Simi Valley, y'all. Hey.
You know, and the law speaks about men that give water to a prophet.
Yeah.
You should be rewarded for that.
Yeah. That's right, huh?
Not in every situation, but yeah. You know?
Yeah. And that's y'all about Shemam Shah that made it to where you ate. Man, bro, this time the Lord fed me and my family, bro. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on that check, you know? A few days until that check, you ain't got it. The Lord made it way, man. You know?
Make it the way to escape.
That's right. You gotta have that faith. You gotta be praying to the Lord, too.
Yeah.
Go ahead, huh?
It says, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
Look at that, man. You're going to be ashamed. Because the scriptures tell you, 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter,
You want to read?
that your sins should be
I'll hold the
your
camera, bro.
accusers in that
Sure,
day,
yeah.
man.
The water.
So you're going to be ashamed, man. You know, all the wickedness that you've done, you know, is going to come to your mind.
Yeah.
And like the scriptures say, then so you know that a prophet have been among you, man. You know? That was it. Done. So you got it, huh?
So, 2nd Ezra 2 and 17. I mean, 2 and 27. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful.
All right, let's get that weary at them online. Let's get weary, man. You know, because we're not to be weary in these times, man. You know, we're to be strong in our faith.
Right.
You know, shit, we right there at the door, man. This could be the very rare last civil summer. Lord's will, man. You know, 'cause every year has that appearance that it's gonna go down. Well, we're prisoners of hope. You know, you got it out.
Wary, it says, Edom Online, Old English, Virgin, it's in there, right? It's like, it says to be or become tired.
Yeah, we don't want to become tired in this thing, man. You know, you don't want to become weary. You know, tired. Nah, man.
Yeah. It says to exhaust, to make tired.
Right? Doesn't the scripture speak about be not weary? Give me that one in Galatians, 6th chapter. I believe it's 9 or 10. Be not weary in well doing.
I got something for you real quick.
You got it out.
This is Luke 18:1. And he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought always to pray and not to faint.
Beautiful scripture, brother. Men are always to pray and not to faint. Faint and weary is kind of interchangeable, you know. So praying is gonna keep you, you know, locked in. You know, it's gonna keep you strong in the faith. Get that one in Galatians real quick. Galatians, the 6th chapter.
It's the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse. It's like I just had it. It was verse 9.
Yeah.
It says, "And let us not be weary in well doing."
Right. Let us not be weary in well doing. What is the well doing? You know, the service that we're you know, the ministry. You know, the Lord said, "If you love me, feed my sheep."
Yeah.
You know, coming out here, hitting the highways, dealing with the elements, whether that's hot or cold, being a brother, keeping that integrity, you know, taking rebuke, whatever, man. All that comes with this truth. Be not weary in well doing. Go ahead.
In the book of Romans, it says this is our reasonable service.
Hey, this the least we could do, man.
It says, "And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not."
Look at that. It mentioned weary and faint, like the brother I read. You know, so read that last part again, out.
God.
We shall reap.
It says, "For in due season we shall reap if we faint not."
If we faint not, man. If you make it to the end. Yeah, due season. And that word due, D-U-E, it means perfect or right. So the perfect season, man. You know, the right season. The Lord going to reward us, man. For all our sufferings and heartaches and sacrifices, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
The scripture said the Lord is not unrighteous to forget your labors of love.
man. That's it, bro.
Yeah.
In that same chapter, he said, keep that same diligence, man. All the way to the end.
God.
You know? Go ahead.
I just recently.
Yeah.
It's the book of 2nd John, Salaki. This is the book of 1st John, chapter 5, verse 14.
Yep.
It says, "And this is the confidence that we have in Him, that if we ask of anything according to his will, he heareth us.
That's right. Beautiful scripture, bro.
Yeah, it's like the brother was going into, man. You gotta have the belief and faith that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is hearing your prayers, man. You know that, you know, whatever it is that you ask him.
Hey, the scripture says when Satan curses, when someone godly curses Satan, curses himself.
Yeah.
Satan calling out himself.
And we ain't up here, you know, how you gonna call Satan? Well, you know, what the fuck we doing? We teaching the word, man.
Yeah.
Whatever, though. We look like Satan to Satan.
Yeah.
Because we ain't on your fucking team.
Yep.
Okay? Go ahead, what you saying now?
Yeah, let me read it over again, my brother. It says, and this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us. So, like the brothers were saying earlier, man, you gotta have the faith that whatever you ask of, hey, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, he's gonna give it.
According to his will.
According to his will, yeah. Yeah.
Like Yahweh said, not my will, but your will be done. So you gotta just leave it up to the Lord, man.
Yeah.
But you gotta have faith that your prayers are being heard and that things will happen in due time. What happened up? Go ahead, read it loud.
Jeremiah 17:7. Blessed is the man that trusts in the Lord,
That's right.
and whose hope is the Lord's is.
That's right, man. Our hope is in Yahweh Hashem outside, man. You know? We acknowledge in the Lord in all our ways, man. You know what I'm saying? We was at second Ezra.
Back in 2 Ezra 2:27. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful.
All right, the wicked are gonna weep, man. You jakes that have no idea, you're gonna be weeping and sorrowful, man. You know? You're gonna see your loved ones die right in front of you. You're gonna be in a camp somewhere, you know, with no food, no blankets, none of that shit, man. You know? Separated from your families. All your dreams and aspirations gonna fucking crumble overnight. The world that you grew up in is gonna be unrecognizable, man. You know? Go ahead.
Others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
The Lord said his servants are gonna be married and have abundance, man. You know? That abundance will cause you to be married. You know, the Lord providing food, doing miracles for you, that's gonna cause that joy. You know what I'm saying? And you know the Lord, he gonna wire you every time. You ain't gonna be able to predict how he gonna come through for you, man. He gonna wow you, man. He gonna be like, wow, drop to your knees, praise the Lord, man. You know? You got it out.
The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee,
See
saith the
that?
Lord.
They ain't gonna be able to do nothing against us, man. You know? Go ahead.
Psalms 32 and verse 10. Many sorrows shall be to the wicked, but he that trusteth in the Lord, mercy shall compass him about.
Oh, beautiful.
Mercy is going to be shown to you.
Right, the scripture say, sow and righteousness, reap and mercy. You know, in a time of wrath, remember mercy. You know, we got again. That was a powerful scripture. That was powerful. Right? Mercy shall compass them. Wow.
Psalms chapter 32 verse 10. Many sorrows shall be to the wicked.
Right, many sorrows, man. Many troubles are gonna come to you, Jake's way. And the time is called what? The time of Jacob's trouble. So you Jakes are in trouble with Yahweh Hashem outside.
Scripture says many great evils and miseries shall come upon them that the latter end
Dwell
shall-
upon the earth, yo. Go ahead.
It says, many sorrows shall be to the wicked, but he that trusteth in the Lord, mercy shall compass him about.
Look at that, man. That's all we want. That's all we want. It's mercy, man. You know, for Yahweh Hashem outside to deliver us and shield us. That's all we want, man. You know, to get that salvation at the end of this thing, man, that's all we want. But it comes down to the Lord's mercy, man. And the scriptures say the Lord has pleasure in them that fear him and hope in his mercy. Okay? Everybody's have anything?
Second Ezra chapter 8 verse 33. For the just, which have many good works laid up with thee, shall out of their own deeds receive reward. And that reward comes in the form of mercy.
Yeah, it's going to start with the mercy. You know? Yeah, the reward is going to start with mercy, man. Salvation from the Lord. You know? Hey, that salvation is coming to somebody. You know? It's coming to somebody, man. You know, somebody on this earth is going to experience being caught up, being left into them ships, being changed in the twinkling of an eye, and being crowned by the Lord. Somebody going to experience that on this earth right now, man. And we have a good idea who those men are, man. You know, you should know them by their fruits. You know, we see the great labor and work that the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, you know, have, man. We see the spirit on those men, man. Okay? So you got no choice but to follow those men. You know?
Yes, I'm got it. So Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
Why, you wicked ass jakes. Alright? Now they'll say, man, we're not in Egypt, man, we're in America. Well, America is the new Egypt, man. Okay? You here in bondage once again. So you going to the damn Edomites for help, man. Instead of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Go ahead.
And stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many.
All right, you see how big and bad the so-called white man is on earth? How he makes his presence known. You know? You trusting in that. Go ahead.
And in the horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel.
Yeah, you ain't looking to the Lord to save you. You know? You only accepting the Lord that the so-called white man teach you. You ain't accepting the Lord that the truth, the real Lord. You know, you don't want nothing to do with the Lord. So when you call on the Lord, when he bring the calamities, he don't want nothing to do with you. Go ahead.
Neither seek the Lord. Yet, it says, yet he also is wise, and will bring evil, and will not call back his words.
Right, like they got a saying, right? Like they say, deal with the woman that likes you, something like that.
Yeah, chase a woman that likes you, you know.
Yeah, basically deal with the one. Yeah, deal with the woman that likes you, not the one you like. You know, and the Lord is dealing with the woman that likes him. You know, because then that woman gonna be on point. She all about you. You know. Go ahead.
But will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You want to speak on that?
Hey, you know, Yahweh Shah is going to rise up against 2/3 of his people and against Egypt, Egypt, you know, America, or this kingdom, man. You know, so the one you hoping on Esau. Esau's going to be destroyed right in front of you.
That's right.
And if Esau gets destroyed, what does happen to you?
Yeah. Get that hand, join hand. The wicked should not go unpunished. Because you Jakes, you want to hold hands with the so-called white man, but you're going to get the same fate as the so-called white man. How about that? You're going to get caught up in his judgment. Yeah, that's good. You know, it's good for you Jakes, man. You're going to learn your lesson. You're going to come back in the kingdom. You're going to have to learn. Hey, they should know after death by pain. When the Lord talks about pain, you know it's real. You know it's something else. You know? Got it?
Yeah. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 21. It says, though hand join in hand.
Right? You want to be hand join hand with the so-called white man. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
Yep.
But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
Look at that, man. Yeah. So you're not going to go unpunished, man. You know, you're going to die with your beloved white man. You know? It's a goddamn shame. Here it is, 2022. Our people still love their oppressor, man. That's a goddamn shame. When every chance he get, he shows his hatred that he has for you, man. Every chance.
Hey, remind me of that scene with Samuel L. Jackson.
What movie?
Samuel L. Jackson, Django.
Yeah. When his master died.
Yeah, he wanted to die with his master.
Yep. Stephen, right?
Yeah.
That's a lot of you Jakes. You know, you got that slave mentality, man.
Yeah, that's why you got Jake that want the heathens to make it. They got a problem. If they can't make it, I don't want to make it.
But they're not thinking like that with you. Give me that one in Jeremiah where it's like, damn man, I always forget where it's at. See, it's like basically the Lord's like, see, which nation care about you? Because when these nations are doing their thing, they're not worried about you, Jake. They want you to be in that servitude spirit, you know? They want to keep you at the bottom. They don't want to include you. You better go look at the 60s and 50s and see how they would treat you niggas, man. Be reminded, man. You know?
Hey, remember that cop that killed that one Jake came in Dallas, she came to his apartment.
Yeah.
And that one Jake that hugged and forgave her.
Yeah.
You know? Jake is so quick to forgive their enemies for their oppressor, but not their own people, man.
Destroyed, man.
Stockholm syndrome. Jake loves his oppressors. Oppressors don't give a shit about you, you know?
Hey man, I can't even quote it.
Real quick.
Jeremiah 2:14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave?
Right.
Why is he spoiled?
Right. Now you Jake's son adopted this damn slave mindset, man. You content with working 40 hours a week, getting the weekend off, and going right back to the bullshit, man.
Yeah. I had this Jake, like, he's like, I can't wait till Tuesday, because we're going back to work. I'm like, what's wrong with you, man?
Was it Issachar?
Yeah, bro. Issachar, bro.
God damn. You know, Issachar, they start having withdrawals if they don't work and shit, man.
Yeah. That's their life.
That shit's sad, man. You know? Y'all bros got that one or not?
Not something else. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 30, so like 33, verse, I'll start at 31. I'll start at 30. It says, also thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the house, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh from forth from the Lord.
Can I read it again? Sorry.
It's Ezekiel 33 and 30. Also thou son of man, the children of the people, also thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh from the Lord. So, you know, right now you got that as well, man. You got these people mocking us, you know, in this truth, man, mocking the Lord. You know, but they're gonna have to take account, you know, of what they say.
Yeah.
It says, and they come unto thee as the people come, and they set before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness.
Yeah.
You know, and you got that right now, man. You know, our people, they'll try and act like, you know, they're in this truth, but, you know, really, you know, they're doing wickedness, you know, 7 days out of their week, man. They try to portray holier as thou, but their pursuit, you know, is either, you know, this money or this devil, right, man?
Yeah.
Hey, like that one Jake that came up one time.
Oh, yeah,
with
Brandon?
the Crocs. With the Crocs. With the money shit. The one that you had, the one that was the prideful one. Yeah,
they made money their God, yeah, like the brother's going into, yeah.
Yeah, man, that Jake like that, they come up acting like they're holy now, but really they're full of shit, man.
Yeah.
Acting like they've been teaching, like they've been in the truth, but really they're still in the fucking world.
Yeah, so when was the last time you caught the word? I was just at a funeral yesterday. What the fuck you doing at a funeral, man? The Lord said the dead buried the dead. What the fuck you teach? Would you go, man? Jake full of shit. Somebody he was teaching on Instagram or some shit like that. Facebook. Man, that's not what the Lord said. He said hit the highways and the byways, man.
Yeah.
You know? The Lord ain't said about on Instagram, man.
Yeah. Galatians 32. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that which is pleasant, of a pleasant voice, and can play well on an instrument. For they hear their words, but they do them not. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
Yep, when it all goes down, the Lord gonna bring to mind, you know, the prophecies, man. He's gonna bring to mind, you know, seeing the men out here and all of that, man.
Yeah.
He you're gonna know, oh man, those were the men of the Lord, man. They're telling the truth.
Especially when that family war hits.
Yeah.
And all those verses, that's when they're going to want to get right. That's when they're going to want to look for the prophets.
Yeah.
The prophets ain't going to be on this shit.
Yeah.
Stretching high and low. They're not going to find it.
Yeah. It's coming, man, because it's not, the truth is not as accessible as it once was, man. Breakdowns and all of that, it's not as accessible as it was, man. Esau deleted thousands of channels, thousands of videos, all of that, man. So we coming to the end of this thing. But what we got?
I got that nations don't love us. Why worry about their own salvation? Worry about them.
Jeremiah?
Yeah. Jeremiah chapter 15 and 5.
Let's go.
For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem?
Right, who shall have pity upon thee? Right, go ahead. Oh, Jerusalem, talking about you, Jakes. We're a city, we're a people before we're a place. Right, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
Or who shall bemoan thee, or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest?
So basically, the Lord is saying, who cares about you, man? These nations don't give a goddamn about you. It's only been Yahweh Shema Shai that's been in our corner. As long as we've been existing, only the Lord cares about us. These other nations, they take advantage of us. They capitalize off of our lower state, man. You know?
Say, that's what the whole Emancipation Proclamation was about.
Yeah.
Freeing slaves. They really didn't free us, man.
Yeah.
Being emancipated means to be sent from one slave owner to the next. So basically, instead of being slaves under individuals, these slaves under the government.
Yeah. Shit, man, this goddamn devil, he's very intricate, man, and complex. But that's the Lord.
Hey, and it's time where they're about to brand their slaves with that with the charagma.
Get that scripture. So that's a very major prophecy. You wouldn't think that small device would be so major, but it is.
It's like small as a grain of rice. It's like the size of rice.
But it's a big prophecy, man.
All right.
Go ahead.
Like I said real quick, Jeremiah 30:7, since going to digital old.
Yeah.
It says, alas, no one started at 6. It says, ask ye now and see where a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins.
Right, represent the agony that men are going to be going through, man. Look at our thing, obedience, right? Obedience.
Yeah.
Our license plate.
Yeah, I saw it.
The Lord, how's it go? The Lord rather you obey
Then the sacrifice.
than sacrifice. It's always Jake with them proper license plates, man. It's always Jake. It's spiritual, you know. But go ahead, my bad.
It says, wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness.
Yep, that's how agonizing these times are going to get, right? Because men don't, what's the word they use? Pregnancy, travail. Yeah, men don't travail. They're like women do, you know?
We call that
Birth pain.
Birth pain, yeah.
There's another word for it, start with a C.
Contractions.
Contractions. You know, men don't deal with that. So what's causing this agony to have men walking around like that? Go ahead.
Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
It's the same day that Yahweh Shai spoke of in Matthew 24. The same day that Daniel's 12th chapter was speaking about. Go ahead.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Who's Jacob? You gotta know who's Jacob in these times. Okay? You so-called Negroes, you Hispanics, and you Native Americans, man. You in trouble with Yahweh Shema Shai, your creator. Why? Because you sinning out here, man. You partaking in the folly out here, man. You know? Read again, up.
Right. Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. Woo! It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
It's even the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Go ahead.
But he shall be saved out of it.
Look at that. Who's gonna be saved out of it? The elect. All right, the scriptures say that mercy and wrath coming from the Lord. So when the Lord brought the flood, did he save anybody? Yes. He saved 8 souls. When the Lord brought the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, did he save anybody? Yes. He saved 3 souls, man. Okay, so in this time, the Lord gonna save a few. The Lord is merciful, man. But you people out here, you sleeping on the Lord's mercy, man. All right? You rather, you know, wait on the goddamn so-called white man hand and foot, opposed to seeking your power that could bring salvation to you, man. Okay?
Seek ye the Lord and live.
Yeah.
Right.
If you don't seek the Lord, what do you think is going to happen?
You're gonna
Death.
die. Scripture said all them that hate me love death. Our people love death, man. You got something out?
Bro, that's why you're not to worry about these 2/3 out here that can't get it and that don't want to get it. It's 1 Peter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High.
That's right, Doc.
And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?
That's gonna be a terrible end for you, Jakes. You should know it after death by pain. Okay? You gonna catch the hard end of this, the hard end of these times, because this is the last ass whooping that the Lord gonna bring upon His people. We got 1,000 years with the devil and these heathens, but when it comes to you, Jakes, this is the last boom bop. You know, the last ass whooping where the Lord he gonna really get you.
Right.
He gonna really get that anger off. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he could use us to do that. Like right now, we're fish for the elect.
Yep, we're gonna become hunters.
And the Lord can just give us a spirit to hunt these 2/3. You know,
Yeah, bro.
because they are part of our enemies.
Yeah, they are. They're spiritual. They're spiritual heathens. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Right. The righteous gonna barely make it. Scarcely make it. You know, like Mozart would say, make off the how you say it, the hair, the chin. However you say that little saying, you know, we're gonna barely make it, you know, but we gonna make it, Lord's will, man. You know, that's what it's all about, man. Making it, man. We just want to make it, man. We ain't trying to get no vainglory. We don't want your money. We don't want none of that shit. We want mercy, man. We want mercy.
Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of the Most High commit the keeping of their souls to Him in well-doing, as unto a faithful Creator.
That's right.
Back to don't be weary in well-doing, man.
That's right.
Just commit to that commitment that we made, that vow that we made to Yahushua.
That's right.
Keep coming out here and pushing this word and giving warning to our people, whether they hear or whether they forbear.
That's
At
right.
the end of the day, we're wiping the blood off our hands, man.
That's right. Yeah, man, we're taking the necessary steps to salvation in this world, man. And it's coming, man. The scripture says it's nearer than we believe, man. You know, our redemption draweth nigh, man. Shit.
Yep.
What y'all both got?
Sirach, chapter 34, and verse 12. I was oftentimes in danger of death, yet I was delivered because of these things. The spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live, for their hope is in Him that saveth them.
That's right. All hope is in Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, and we read earlier, the Lord knows how to deliver the godly, man. The Lord, come on, man. He's a master of everything. So he specialized in delivering the godly, man. Right? Did not Abraham speak on Lot's behalf? Well, if there's 50 in the city, if there's 50 righteous, would you save them? All the way down to what? 1? Was it 1? Genesis the 18th chapter. You know, and it was found out the Lord delivered Lot and his sons. Would have saved his wife if she didn't look back.
His daughters.
I mean his daughters. My bad. But he would have saved his wife if she didn't look back, you know?
Yeah, that's the woman, though.
Yep.
You know, she looked back because she missed Sodom.
Yep. She was attached to that place, man.
Yep.
We can't be attached to this fucking place. Everything is going to be destroyed.
Two-thirds of Israel, you know, which is the Lord's woman,
Yeah.
are going to look back. They're going to look back. They're going to want to, you know, keep all their accolades that they have in this place. They want to keep their job, you know, they want to keep their apartment, their car, everything that's just luxurious to them that makes their life work, okay? That keeps them from being uncomfortable.
Hey, I was just gonna say that's how Jake was in the wilderness. Right?
Yeah, bro. I was gonna grab Exodus 14 and 10 real quick. You know, because Jake wanted to go back to Egypt. They want to go back to complacency, man. Where shit was comfortable for them. But what was them Egyptians doing? They would put hell on you Israelites. Okay? They'll put hell on you, man. These fucking nations don't like you, man. Go ahead, Al.
This is the book of Ezekiel 14.
I said Ezekiel, Exodus.
Oh,
my bad,
yeah, no, I said it.
Okay.
Yeah. Exodus 14 and 10.
Yeah.
It says, and when Pharaoh drew nigh, the children of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold,
right, Pharaoh drew nigh. The Lord allowed Pharaoh, the Lord put the spirit on Pharaoh to charge after Israel, man. Okay? We gotta know the Lord is infinity of steps ahead, man.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
It says, and behold, the Egyptians marched after them, and they were sore afraid, and the children of Israel cried out unto the Lord.
So you think the Lord brought you all that way just to have no plan for you? No plan for us? You know? Here it is, he broke them down with 10 plagues. Had them give you all they go, all that shit, hooked you up. Now you walking through the middle of a fucking sea. You walking through a sea, my man.
Dry land.
On dry land. The Lord brought you that far just to drop you off? Nah, man, that's not how it go. We talking about the Lord's people here, man. We talking about Yahweh Shema Shai here, man.
And for extra protection, a chariot right there, guarding you.
Yeah, the Lord was present, man. The Lord always been present. All right, go ahead.
It says, and they said unto Moses, because there was no graves in Egypt, hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness?
These goddamn faithless ass statements, man. Where the fuck is your faith at, man?
They just forgot that the Lord opened up the sea and they walked through.
Come on,
and
man.
drowned Pharaoh, his
Not
pursuer.
yet. Not yet.
You know?
Not yet in this part. Not yet.
Right.
You know? But we they was going through the sea.
Yes.
But here it is. The Egyptians start charging after you. Now you losing faith. Go ahead. Read that again.
And they said unto Moses, because there was no graves in Egypt, hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness? Wherefore hast thou dealt thus with us to carry us forth out of Egypt? Is not the word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians?
Look at that. That's slave mentality, man. Yeah. You want to go and serve the Egyptians. What about serving Yahweh Shema Shai? What about serving the Lord? You know? Go ahead.
It says, for it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians than we should die in the wilderness.
And our people still got that mindset. These are the same people that said, we have no king but Caesar, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
You Jake's gotta fucking die, man.
that's why Stephen said what he said. He brought out that
Unnecessary, man.
fucking. But that's why Stephen said what he said. He brought up the how our forefathers, how they're slacking, man.
Faithless?
He mentioned, he brought out the history about Egypt.
Yeah. He went deep, man.
Yeah.
He went deep, the whole chapter, man.
That's why I was trying to call them old faithless verse.
Generation, yeah.
It's like, damn, motherfuckers ain't got no faith.
Yeah.
Hey, like after all the miracles, like the Lord done that's some great miracles. Drowning the splitting the Red Sea.
Whoa.
Just,
First, what about the 10 plagues?
Yeah.
And how they affected the Egyptians, but they didn't affect Israel, man.
that's a great miracle.
Yeah, that's great.
And yet our people,
And they had, the rest of the Egyptians had darkness? Come on.
That's the elect too. Because today, these plagues happening now, like you got brothers in Mississippi.
Yeah.
That's a big thing with the water drought. But guess what, man? Them brothers ain't gonna be affected.
That's right, huh?
Lord, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shai, with the brothers, man.
That's right, huh? And we gotta kind of expect these to get harder, because the Lord is drawing this shit to an end. He said He will visit the world which He has made, right? So we gotta expect things to get a little tighter and tighter and tighter. It's gonna get hard, man. But we know who's doing it, man.
And we gotta be a soldier, and a soldier has to learn how to adjust to his surroundings.
That's right. I gotta adjust.
You know,
Like a fighter would adjust.
right?
You know, you gotta adjust to certain styles. You know. So hey, man, that's what it's about, man.
That should be no evil happening to the just.
Yep.
The wicked are filled with mystery.
Yep. Where was that?
We were here in Exodus, something like it. We were here in Exodus 14 and 13. It says, 14 and 13. It says, and Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still.
Look at that. Fear ye not. Stand still, like Psalms 46. Be still and know. Basically, fall back, man. I got this. Don't worry. Go ahead.
And see the salvation of the Lord,
There you go, man. Keep going.
which he shall shew to you today.
Right?
For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again no more forever.
Right?
The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace.
Come on, man. The Lord gonna fight for us, man. You see what the Lord did to them Egyptians. What the Lord gonna do to these Edomites, man?
Hey, that's why he says and lift up a standard when the enemy
right,
come in like a flood.
That's right.
Back then, that was the enemy. They came in like a flood. They sent the whole army at us, man. But the Lord lifted that standard and drowned them all, man.
Yep. Yeah, man. So when the Lord allowed Esau to come after us, you best believe the Lord got things set to happen in the future, man. You know, you just don't know about it yet. You gotta have that faith. Hey, the Lord got me. The Lord got me. You know. And hey, the scripture say, I mean, how about Shema Shah? Is there anything too hard for me, man? Ain't nothing the Lord can't get you out of, man. Daniel was in a lion's den, man.
Kevin Garnett, 2008, Celtics, after he won. Anything is possible. Anything's possible with the Most High, man.
Yeah, you the only one I know ever that like the Celtics, right?
Hey, man. Oh.
Jeremiah 42 and 17. So shall it be with all men that set their faces to go into Egypt to sojourn there. They shall die by the sword, by the famine, by the pestilence, and none of them shall remain or escape from the evil that I will bring upon them. So, you know, those that are looking to Egypt for help, that put their trust in Egypt, the Lord's going to destroy you. We put our trust in God by Shah.
Let's get that Deuteronomy out.
I got Deuteronomy 13,
20. You get that scripture where it says, the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Deuteronomy chapter 20. What do you want to start with?
No, 32 and 20.
Oh, 32 in verse 20. And it says, and he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end shall be.
Right, and what is our end without Yahweh Shema Shah, man? We destroy it. And that's the lesson that we learn on the side. We need our power. As the Lord's wife, we need our husband. Straight up. What does the man do? The man is the protector. The man is the provider, man. We need our husband. We need our protector. Without the Lord, look at the state of our people, man. So the Lord was like, look, I'll see what your end will be without me. Go ahead.
But they are a very forward generation, children in whom is no faith.
Right, children in whom is no faith, man. That's why that faithless generation in the wilderness 40 years died off. Okay, the only ones that made it in the land that came out of Egypt was who? I'm gonna ask you, the only ones that came out of Egypt, right, when the Lord delivered us out of Egypt, and we went through the wilderness for 40 years, and we went to the promised land, who are those souls? Who made it from Egypt to the promised land?
Egypt to the promised land, Israel.
I'm saying, what Jakes made it from Egypt, coming out of Egypt, to the promised land? Yeah, we know it's Jakes. But I'm saying, nah, brother, come on, brother. Go ahead, you know it or not, bro?
Nah, I was gonna say, no.
Who you gonna say who?
Just Moses and Aaron, right?
Moses and Aaron. What happened to Moses?
What?
You never read the scriptures?
I have.
What happened with Moses? Because you said Moses made it to the promised land.
Moses passed on. Yeah.
He made it to the promised land?
No.
What happened to him? Why didn't he make it?
Because he committed a sin.
What did he do?
I don't remember exactly what he did.
He took credit for smiting that rock, remember? Remember he said, when I smited the rock.
Yeah.
What about Aaron? You mentioned Aaron. You mentioned Aaron making
The golden calf.
all of that. Yep. So you don't know the names of the men that.
No, I don't remember.
Well, who was leading Israel when they went to the promised land? Who was leading after Moses?
Oh, Joshua.
Joshua.
Yeah.
And Caleb.
Yeah.
Come on, brother. You gotta know these things, man. Okay? And they were a part of the 12 spies that they sent to spy that land, and they're the only ones that had that faith, man.
That faith is Michael's.
Yeah.
And he also.
They were ready to take it over, man.
It was also a miracle where he told them that when they crossed that river, and to take those stones.
We have the stones there. They split the river. Yep. But you gotta know these things out, because when this shit go down, you wanna have it. You wanna have it up here, bro. On how the Lord works. You know what I'm saying? But what was that? Y'all both got something?
I got something.
You got it up.
This is Sirach 51, verse 8. It says, Then thought I upon thy mercy, O Lord, and upon thy acts of old, how thou deliverest such as wait for thee, and savest them out of the hands of the enemies. And that's what we got to do. We got to think upon the mercies and the acts of old, and how the Lord, how he delivered us, how he delivered our forefathers out of their different trials and tribulations that they were in, man.
Read it again.
Like,
I'm sorry.
Sirach 51 and 8, it says, Then thought I upon thy mercy, O Lord, upon thy acts of old, how thou deliverest such as wait for thee, and savest them out of the hands of the enemies.
You got it, brother.
Right. So we got to think upon the Lord's mercies, like it says in Sirach 2. We wait for his mercy. All right. And upon the acts of old. When you go to Romans 15, it says everything are written aforetime, that we through hope and patience
might have hope.
The water.
Yep.
Might have hope, man. So we gotta so we gotta remember these acts of old, because that's what builds our faith. That's what comforts us. So when we're in trials and tribulations, we know that if we stay faithful and righteous and trust the Lord, that the Lord will deliver us. Because I think it was King David who said, I've been young and I've been old. I've not seen the righteous forsaken, nor the seed begging bread. Because one of the things that's coming upon the world is what? Famine. So is that something that we should worry about? Nope, because the Lord said his servant is going to eat.
Now, does that mean you can't save up a little shum? Nah, that'll be wise. Like Joseph, right? So, hey, ain't nothing wrong grabbing a little shum, but that's not where our trust is in, man.
Right.
I got this recently.
Come on, let's get first Maccabees 2 and 50. We're gonna read. No. Get the scripture. I'm just saying we're gonna get that and close it out.
Okay, come. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse. I'll start at 6. It says, "Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him."
All right, the Lord is our God, man. He's our power. He's our defense. He's our shield. He's gonna help us, man. If you believe, go ahead.
Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall.
Right, so when these things begin to happen, we wait on the Lord's mercy, man. Go ahead.
Ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail.
Right?
Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord, and was confounded?
Never, bro. You ain't gonna find it in the Holy Bible. You might find that bullshit in the Book of Mormon or something like that, but not in the scriptures, man. Go ahead.
It says, and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear, and was forsaken?
Right?
Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins,
right?
And saveth in time of affliction.
And he saveth in the time of affliction, man. So the scriptures say that the Lord is a present help. Okay, he's present. He's gonna be with us, man.
Yeah.
Or he is with us, man. Right? Now let's jump here, bro. And let's read all the way down.
First Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 50. And it says, now therefore, my sons, be ye zealous for the law, and give your lives for the covenant of your fathers.
All right.
Call to remembrance what acts our fathers did in their time.
Right, like you mentioned. You know, the things written aforetime. You know?
Right.
Call to remembrance the acts aforetime, man. See how the Lord works. See how you get down. Go ahead.
So shall he receive great honor and an everlasting name.
Right?
Was not Abraham found faithful in temptation, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness?
Yeah. That's a beautiful account. Genesis, the 22nd chapter. Go ahead.
Joseph, in the time of his distress, kept the commandment.
Right, when that woman was trying to lay with him and all of that, dipped out. You know? Go ahead.
And was made Lord of Egypt.
Yeah, he had to be in prison and all of that. Go ahead.
Phineas, our father, Phineas, our father, in being zealous and fervent, obtained the covenant of an everlasting priesthood.
Yep. He had that zeal. You know, see Jake going off and slaughtered him. Go ahead.
Yahushai for fulfilling the word.
Joshua.
Oh.
Joshua
for fulfilling the word was made a judge in Israel.
Right.
Caleb, for bearing witness before the congregation, received the heritage of the land.
Right.
David, for being merciful, possessed the throne of an everlasting kingdom.
That's right. Go ahead.
Elias, for being zealous and fervent for the law, was taken up into heaven.
And Lord's will, for us being fervent and zealous for Yahweh Shemel Shah, we'll be taken up into heaven, you know? Go ahead.
Ananias and Zacharias and Mishael.
Which are who?
The
three holy children, man. Go ahead.
By believing were saved out of the flame.
By believing, man. Yahweh Shah said, only be not afraid, only believe. Okay?
Oh, James, if we believe, Lord willing, we could be taken
All
out
saints.
of that.
Huh? All saints. That's what you had on the shirt. All saints. Go ahead.
Yeah, say it again. My bad.
I said, Lord willing, we could be saved from the flames to come.
Yeah. Scripture said we're going to be saved by faith.
Believing.
Yep, that's right. Go ahead.
And it says, Daniel, for his innocency, was delivered from the mouth of lions.
Right.
And thus consider he throughout all ages that none that put their trust in him shall be overcome.
That's right, bro. That's all I wanted. You know, so none that put their trust in Yahweh Shemel Shai will be overcome, man. So we gotta keep that faith, you know, keep doing what you gotta do, man, to please Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. You know, before we know it, we're gonna be out of this motherfucker, man. You know, you wanna close that out?
You know, now, Lord willing, that's edifying.
Right.
You know, it was beautiful being out here with the LA brothers. Now, what we're going to say, all praise goes to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakadash.
All right, double honors to our apostles and elders, but no stone, and salutations to Akbar God to bring this word.
Shalom. Man, beautiful camp, man.
It wasn't that bad, man.